We are live. Good evening, everyone.
Yay!
It's so
Yay!
exciting to be here this evening, honestly. We apologize for coming online very late. It's due to technical issues. Devil tried, but God is more powerful
It
than him.
failed. It failed.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I see you, Twin Parrot. She's been waiting since 4:57. Amasi Diet
Oh,
has been here
oh yeah,
since
that's my sister.
5:03. Thank you, Temitope Balogun. Yeah, thank
Thank
you
you,
so much for
sisters,
being
for
here.
joining.
We truly appreciate. We appreciate your commitment to this cause. God bless you real good. Okay. A very warm welcome to everyone, especially the LinkedIn squads. If you are here and you represent the LinkedIn squads, I want to see noise. Make noise. Drop emojis. Let them know that the LinkedIn squads are here. Remember, we are here to celebrate you guys. So you should be here in mass. All right. Thank you, Victoria. Where I dove my heart. Always there to represent. Yes. Let's have other people drop their emojis. The LinkedIn squad members, show them what you've got. Yeah, we're not dull people, right? Okay, so we are still expecting more comments from you guys. I particularly I'm happy to be here because consistency is not anybody's mate. That is the truth.
At all.
If you have never tried consistency before, you might not understand what I'm talking about. But if you have tried to be consistent for, let's say, a week, not to now talk of 30 days, then you have a clue how much more is involved to be consistent. Echoes of
Mm-hmm.
Eden Sound, thank you so much. We are happy to have you here. Okay, so today we are gathered not just to hand out awards to to the graduates, to the participants of this 30 days LinkedIn challenge, but to celebrate resilience, to celebrate grit, to celebrate you showing up even when there were nobody cheering you on. We're here to celebrate growth because the truth is, in this past 30 days, we have seen intentionality, we have seen dedication, we have seen people gain clarity, we have seen people impact others. People have shined their light and thereby giving other people permission to do the same. We have seen people share powerful stories that have impacted others, that have inspired others to do more. We are here today to celebrate you for showing up and shining bright throughout these 30 days. Once again, guys, everyone here, please drop an emoji to celebrate the LinkedIn squad. If you're here, you can hear me loud and clear. Drop your emoji to celebrate the LinkedIn squad. Okay, I'm still waiting on that emoji. Okay, Dr. Ish, can you see comments? All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for celebrating the LinkedIn squad. Before we dive in, I'd like to recognize and appreciate everyone present here, especially our invited guests and speakers. You guys are too much. You have done so much than you know. It is one thing to invite someone to come and speak or to be a guest at an event, despite their busy schedules, and it is another thing for them to actually accept and show up. So we appreciate you, we recognize your presence. I want to start by mentioning names. I have here with me Coach Bolu Atife Ademokoya. Please, once you hear their names, just celebrate them for me because these people, they are very busy people, yet they are making time out to be here to celebrate the LinkedIn squad with us. Coach B, thank you for being here. Coach Precious, thank you so much for joining us. Mama Olushola Shuwenimo, thank you so much, Mama, for being here. Dr. Phil, Dr. Phil is in the house. Thank you so much. Coach Bobby, thank you so much for joining us. We have a lineup of incredible speakers who will not just speak to you, but they will speak to a lot of things about you. They will speak to your personal development, your mindset, your growth, your intentionality, and everything. So you might want to grab a note and a pen, because if you fail to write things down at the end of the this event, you might have to be like, oh my god, why did I not bring out my pen and paper? You need to have this, whatever is coming out of their mouth, just write it down so that you'll be able to go back to them, because they are going to be dishing you value. Yes, type value in the comment section. If you are going to be getting value today, just type value. I want to see it. If I don't see anybody typing value, then we are not going on. I'm not going to bring anybody on board to talk to you, because this is this is like something that you're getting so much for free. Yes, if you are to have a live session with coach Precious, I know how much you will pay. Not to talk of Coach Boyolu, Coach Bobby, Coach Phil, and Dr. Vivian is also going to be here. She's not on board yet, but she will join us. So imagine having a packed session with all of these powerful people. So drop value in the comments if you are here. Dr. Ish, please, if you see anybody drop value, let me know so that we can go on. Okay, without further ado, all of this event, thank you, Browns TV. I expect to see more value dropping, except if it's only Browns that wants to get value today. Okay, so without saying too much, I want to celebrate someone whose idea brought about all of this. If this person had this idea and she bottled it up, she didn't allow it to shine, we will not be here to celebrate anything. Today, I'm not just going to be welcoming the convener, I'm going to be welcoming someone who has so much but did not bottle it up. She decided to share. She decided to shine her light so that others can shine bright. Join me as I welcome the one and only. She has so many names. I'll use two out of them. The queen of storytelling. Recently, she got named the queen of branding. Yes, this woman is beautiful. Sometimes I wonder where she gets her energy from. Her energy level, oh God, is not from here. So permit me to introduce to you the beautiful convener of this LinkedIn Squad initiative, the beautiful Dr. Ish. She will tell us what's what's brought about this thing, how the journey began, what it has been so far, this vision that has brought us to this moment, the challenges that she has faced, how she's able to navigate and get to this point. Dr. Ish, please do us the honor of taking the mic and blowing our minds away. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Z. I cannot begin to explain how excited I am today. I know that many people may see what we are doing as trivial, but to me, it's a milestone that I would say I never believed could ever be actualized. So let me take everyone backward a bit. I'll try not to make this session too long. I have been on LinkedIn for about 15 years, but it was in December 2024 that I can't remember what happened. And okay, I was launching 6 of my books at that time, and someone said, "Oh, why don't you go to LinkedIn and drop the fact that you're launching books?" So I just went there, did a post, dropped it. I still didn't know much about LinkedIn then, and I disappeared. And I was narrating to someone that in 14 years on LinkedIn, I would only log in when I'm looking for a job. I never, thank you very much, Brown Stevie. I never knew what personal branding meant. I never understood what visibility meant. And you know our culture in Nigeria, how sometimes women are made to shrink, more than they are. And I now realized that there was gold on this platform. I realized there was gold on this platform. But the major challenge was that I was battling, family, job, and so many businesses, so many other things, that I was doing. And I found out that staying consistent was a big challenge. But with time, I started building my support system. I started understanding how the algorithm works. And for anyone here watching me now who knows, who is serious about social media, they will know that any platform you are on, whether it is YouTube, whether it is LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, a certain level of consistency is needed, before you can even be deemed relevant, so to speak. Each platform requires you to be faithful to it. And that was what I discovered. So as time went on, I found out that the challenge I was facing is the same challenge many other creators on LinkedIn were facing. Young, old, all manner. Everybody seemed, more and more posts were coming in. Consistent is king, consistency is queen. It's not easy to be consistent. I'm facing burnout. And sad to say, a lot of people I started my LinkedIn journey with in 2005 April to be precise. Sorry, 2004 April to be precise, because I've spent over a year being consistent on LinkedIn. A good number are no more showing up on LinkedIn. And I said, okay, you know what? I want to put myself in a position where I can encourage people. There's no time there will not be challenges. I want to encourage people to be able to put in their best. And I had a conversations with some of my mentees. I had a conversations with friends, with different people, and it was the same complaints, the same pain points. I'm having difficulty being consistent. I'm been doing so much. I'm not seeing any results. So what is there to gain? I'm looking for clients and all that. And so I said, okay, you know what, community, let's come together. Let's do this for 30 days. And I can guarantee you that, one, you may not close that $6 billion deal that you're looking for. You may not get 50 clients in 30 days, but at least you will learn something. Patience, the power of visibility, the strength of community, the power of engaging with other people and forming deep, genuine, and meaningful relationships with other people, right? And that was what gave birth to this 30-day challenge in my community. And as I recently announced to them some days back, I mentioned after these 30 days, we were going to have Road to Monetization for Christmas challenge. That is from October to December. Is everything about how to make money on LinkedIn. That's going to be the next level. But the first will be to gain consistency. And with that, we also decided, okay, let's also acknowledge, reward, recognize those that did all they could to make sure under rain, under sun, and let's say in sickness and health, to show up consistently on LinkedIn. Along the line, like you rightly introduced me, I have been given so many titles. Queen of Sales, that was how it started on LinkedIn. Then it moved to Queen of Storytelling, because I realized that everybody was doing the same thing. I needed to discover my own unique differentiating factor, which was telling stories. And later I evolved in addition, not subtraction now, into personal branding. And that is what gave birth to the book that we are also launching today. And I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone that supported me on this journey. But, of course, all glory to God. First of all, He's the one that has made this possible. But I also want to thank every single person that has shown up on this live session, and those that have shown up at the challenge, contributed to this event, happening today. Thank you very much, and God bless. So let me drop the mic now. Thank you. Okay, Zainab, are you still there? I hope the network hasn't thrown her out. Okay, so maybe I may need to still talk for a bit before she comes back online, because I didn't want to overstretch the discussion too much. But then again, since Zainab is not back online, I guess I can quickly, chip in one or two things. Some other things too that I learned from consistency on LinkedIn, and I will still say that my my thanks goes to LinkedIn first, because some of you already know that I'm pretty active on YouTube now. But that consistency, that drive, there's something LinkedIn does to you. Unlike YouTube that you have videos that you're creating, LinkedIn is purely text. You still have the addition of videos, but LinkedIn is purely text, and it's so difficult getting one connection. We all know, so those of you that are on LinkedIn, you know what the journey is like. Okay, so Z, I think I can drop the mic now, right? Can I drop the microphone?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, if you have more to say, please go ahead. I know you have more to say, but there would also be room to do that in a few more
Yes, no,
minutes. I'm
definitely.
going to be calling you back.
Yes, I can always come back again
Okay.
to speak more. Yes.
It's, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, someone said, tell us about your. Don't worry. Oh, somebody is saying you shouldn't drop the mic. He asked to because, oh God, if you know the value that we have in store for you, in fact,
Okay.
you will
Oh,
tell
tell
us
us
to
about
drop
the
the
book.
mic so other people can come on. Yes, so don't worry. We'll get to it. We have a sectioned house, and you'll be
We'll
having
get to
all
the
of these
book.
things. Yes, we will. But I picked one thing from what Dr. Ish said, and it is something that she has in stock for us. She said the next course will be all about making money.
Money. Yes.
Money.
Road to
I know everybody
monetization.
is doing everything they do for a particular goal, and the end result is apparently money. You want to be famous, but you want to make money from it. Abby, Ildabasi that cooked the biggest pot of jollof. My
In
mentor went there,
fact.
queued for 10 hours. She didn't get a plate of jollof. I've casted you, doctor. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the truth is, Basi did all of that. She invested. She wanted fame, right? But there is an hidden goal, which is to make money. The fame will come from being signed on the one or two brands, and then she will make her money from there. So it's all about money. So if your goal is to make money, please type money in the comments. Yes, I want to see money. Except if you don't want money, yes. If you don't want money, don't worry, don't type money. But if you want money, please do well. Type money in the comments. You need a plate of jollof. Tell that to Idobasi, don't worry. Idobasi will get you a plate of jollof. All right, all right. I said before that we are not just here to hand out awards. We are here to change your mindset. We are here to let you know that there is more to being consistent than meets the high. The reward might not be immediate, but it is there. It will eventually start happening. And when it start happening, people that didn't know what you had to put in place to be consistent, they'll marvel at your growth. They'll marvel at the level of success that you're amassing. When you see people making it on whether on LinkedIn or social media, anywhere, let it be at the back of your mind that they have walked a journey. They are the only one that can express what it took them to be where they are. So instead of being envious of their journey, of what they have done to get to where they are, why not be a mentee under them, let them train you to walk that journey so that you get to. In fact, Jasmine Ali shared a post sometimes back, a few days back, and he said, do not copy my strategy now. Do not copy what is working for me now. Because what worked for me that brought me from where I was to where I am now is what you should copy, not the strategies that are working for me now. So many of us, we are trying to copy the big creators instead of copying the strategies that they have used. And that is why today, aside awarding consistency, intentionality, and everything, we're going to be launching a beautiful book that is going to take you on a journey from where you are to where you need to be. I'm not going to let the whole cat out of the bag yet. I'm going to allow Dr. Ish do that, Dr. Ish and the special speaker that we have that will be launching that event. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. We have Dr. Vivian in the house. Hey, if you know Dr. Vivian on the street of LinkedIn, you would want to shout fire. That woman is fire. So drop fire in the comment section if you want to hear Dr. Vivian speak. All right. If I don't see fire, I'll not bring Dr. Vivian up. I'll just tell her, I will enter her DM and say, Dr. Vivian, we are so sorry. These
Fire!
people, they are
Oh, I'm
not ready
shouting
to
fire here
speak.
already.
If our people already dropping fire, so she will speak. Don't worry, calm down. Let the fire keep coming. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Vivian, for joining us. Right now, I'll be bringing another fire woman. Oh my God. When these women speak, you have to listen very carefully. You have to open your ears, open your heart, open your mind, because she's not just going to speak. She's going to speak to your soul, speak to your mind, speak to everything that you stand for, because she doesn't just want you to grow, like get one client and just go. No, you have to keep growing. You have to be able to use that strategy over and over and over again. Are you ready? If you are ready to listen to this fire woman, yes. I'm so sorry for giving you that name, but that is what comes to mind when I hear you speak. If you're ready to listen to this woman speak, please drop ready in the comment section. If you don't drop ready, I'll bring her up stage. You will see her beautiful face, but she will not speak. I'll not hand the mic over. I won't. If you don't drop ready. To be honest, I don't know much about LinkedIn. Okay. Okay, Amasi Diet is ready. Who else is ready? Ready. If you're ready, drop ready in the comment section. It's only Amasi Diet that is ready. Every other person is not yet ready. Okay. Who else is ready to hear fire value? Okay, Coach Bobby is ever ready. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. We have our beautiful speaker here. Hmm. What can I say? There is no epistle to say that I would say that would express what Coach B does. But I'll just say a few things. When I met this woman, the one thing that came to my mind is this woman is an angel. And you will ask me how she's an angel when she doesn't have wings. Yes, thank you, Coach Bob. Coach Bobby, I greet you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so I was talking about this angel. I met her and I'm like, I just met an angel in human form, someone who does not expect so much from you, yet she expects you to grow, to give yourself so much more than you think you deserve by going the extra mile to be who you're meant to be. So she will speak to you, she will let you know the things that you're supposed to find out about yourself. She would guide you by the hand to look out for those things and begin to manifest to become who you're meant to be. She's a freelancer lover. Yes, she loves to help freelancers to find who they are. She helps people to gain clarity. So she has been tagged the queen of clarity. When you type freelance in Google, on Google, it will bring out, I'm very certain that it will bring out her name. I will mention her name after I'm done with all my episode that I want to say. So if you want to go and search for who she is, you can put down the name. All right. So she's the queen of clarity. She helps you to gain clarity in your career, in whatever niche that you want to position for. If it is not something that you do so well, then if you're passionate about it, she will help you to find that passion. She can help you to make your first $1,000. If you're struggling right now, you don't have a job, you don't have this, you don't have that, this person is your go-to person. I have benefited. My mouth is not. Oh my God! They said my mouth is sweet, but you will understand when she unmutes her mic to speak. You understand what I'm talking about. So this woman will help you make your first $1,000 and more. Above all, she will help you to gain clarity. She's the owner, she's the lead coach, she's the brain behind the freelance MBA. She has so many other initiatives where she help people to travel abroad to study, where she help people to gain clarity on their businesses and all of that. She has 360 guide. She has so many initiatives that are helping people. But the one that is currently trending, especially on LinkedIn right now, is the freelance MBA. I'm not talking about any other person now than this beautiful, ever smiling, energetic, Where is the drum? See drum now. I know they sell you. Calm down. Calm down. Oh God, they say my mouth is sweet, but they do not understand. Until you speak, they will now. Yes, so welcome with me, the beautiful, the energetic coach Biolu. We call her Bolo Atife Ademokoya. Please, I want to see your emojis to welcome them. If they do not welcome you, please don't speak, Coach B. Don't speak. If they don't welcome you, don't speak.
They're welcoming me. Even Dr. Ish is clapping. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. God, Zainab, your mouth is sweet. Your mouth is sweet. There's sugar inside. Oh God. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, house. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be here. It's going to be a very short one because the lineup of speakers, people that are coming after me, their sandals I'm not ready to touch. Okay. So I'm not going to take your time. I'm just going to tell you three things. Okay. The first is how I met Dr. Ish because it's a bit related. The second is I have to talk about clarity. If I don't talk about clarity, how now? How will I sleep at night? How will I dream? How will I wake up? Right? We'll talk about clarity, how clarity and branding are related. Okay. And the final thing is just to greet everybody and then just go and sit down and learn from all the amazing lineup of speakers that we have. Okay. So let's start first with how I met Dr. Ish and why it's important this evening. The first, I met Dr. Ish on LinkedIn, but not the regular way. We had connected. All of us were, when you're looking for follower, you will not even know who you are connect. Anybody you see connects, connection request, right? How many people have done that? If you've done that, say me in the comment section, confess. Because that time I was looking for followers. So anybody I see, I connect. If you are fine, your profile picture is fine, I'll connect with you. Then one day, I saw this woman. She made a post about how she's launched. Was it 5 books, Dr. Ish? Where's Dr. Ish? Was maybe 5. At the same time, one person was going to publish 5 books. That was when I knew that this one is not normal. Like this person is not normal. One person on the same day publishing 5 books. I'm like, okay. I was like, who is this person? I was just like, who is this person? Who is Dr. Ish, right? Then, not long after, there's this book publishing, very popular publishing house in Nigeria. I can't remember the name, right? I just saw that they were celebrating their authors. And the next thing again, I saw this Dr. Ish name there again. They're celebrating her. They're like, we're celebrating her, people that have published maybe 10 books or something. And I'm like, who is this person? Who is this Dr. Ish, for crying out loud? Okay. So I did something when I noticed she was publishing books and all of that. And the books were quite interesting. You see Dr. Ish's posts, they are all amazing. Like she'll write a post. She will write Bible. I've seen people. I used to turn Bible into stories. Like I used to do it, but Dr. Ish will write it. You will not even know. You will not be able to guess from the beginning where she's going to. Okay? How many people enjoy those as Sunday series? On Sunday, I'm always looking out for it. I'm like, let's guess what she's writing about this time around. Then you're guessing until when you finish, you're like, Dr. Ish, how did you cook this one? So when somebody like that writes a book for you, you know that it is a book that you have to buy, right? You already know that it's a book that you cannot afford to miss, okay? So that's how I met Dr. Ish. I just reached out to her and said, how can we promote these books? And Dr. Ish was like, we'll try, we'll do this. I'm saying this to you so that you know that writing for Dr. Ish is not a money-making venture. I'm not saying she doesn't want to make money out of it, right? But I'm telling you that when Dr. Ish sits down to write a book, is because she's writing it because she feels like I have something to help people. I have something to give to my world. And that changes the whole narrative, about book writing. So if you're looking for somebody's book to buy, I would say, please go get Dr. Ish's book. All right, so that's my first assignment done. Second assignment is, what is the relationship between clarity and branding? How many people have heard this phrase before? Ajafo Bera. How many people have heard it? Ajafo Bera. If you've heard it before, very quickly, please put in the chat box for me. I need to know I need to know. Coach Bob is cracking me up here. Have you heard it before? Ajafo Bera, because we're about to modify that statement. We're about to modify it into something else, okay? Ajafo Gbera, we're going to modify it. Ajafo Gbera. How many people have heard it? Or am I the only Raz one? Am I the only tout in the house? Oh my God. Oh my God. How many people have heard it? Please, I need responses. I need responses. Let me check. Let me check the studio. For those in the studio, have you heard it before? When they say Ajafo Gbera, Ajafo Gbera is something that it's something that area boys in Lagos would usually, yes, small doctor people, thank you. It's something that area boys in Lagos will usually use. Is when they're loading, okay? When they're loading, they're loading a car. When I say loading means that I'm trying to explain this for people that are not Nigerians or that don't live in Lagos. So we have like bus parks and we have area boys, and they would usually get passengers into the cars, okay? So when they say Ajafo Gbera, they're saying that the car is ready to go. They're trying to convince you that the car is ready to move, okay? So that's Ajafo Gbera. That's Aja. In this car, it's only 4 people that are there, okay? So Gbera is get up, let's start moving, right? See. Thank you, Ajafo Gbera. Thank you. All right, so talking about that, why am I talking about Ajafo Gbera? Because I want you to mention your destination. Okay, I would like you to mention your own destination and say to yourself, Oya Gbera, like stand up, get up. Because many people think about branding and they're thinking, oh, my colors, the color is always about the color. Let me change my color so that my consistency in the color. Many people start their idea of branding from the outside. You're thinking nice logo, nice this, nice that, okay? Whereas branding starts when you define a destination. Somebody writes it down. Branding starts when you define a destination. So let me use my Ajafo Gbera example to explain to you. When you don't have any destination in mind, it will not matter the vehicle that is carrying you there. There is no destination in mind. You can start walking, right? You can start walking because you don't even know, you don't know where you're going is close or far. So it doesn't really matter. You can start walking, you can take keke, you can start strolling with a friend because there is no destination in mind. You do things anyhow when there is no destination in mind. But the moment you determine your destination and you say that, this is where I'm going. The moment you decide that, you know what, I'm going to be the #1 coach for freelancers in Africa, the way you will carry yourself will be different, right? The vehicle that you will carry to take you there will be different. You want to be #1 coach in Africa. You know that keke, that's bicycle, cannot carry you there. Okay. Bicycle cannot carry you there. Even a car is not likely. You can use it, but it will be slow before you get there, right? So that's another issue. So that cannot get you there. Car cannot get you there. You're probably considering an aeroplane, or maybe what you need is a private jet, okay? Now think of your destination. Branding starts the moment you define where you're going to, because it is where you're going to that will now begin to determine how you position yourself and how you want people to see you. So I'm asking you today, where are you going? That's the biggest question. Many people, many freelancers that I meet today, even in fact, many professionals are so concerned about today. They are more concerned about today than tomorrow. So all they are thinking about is, how can I get a job now? How can I earn $500 now? How can I do this now? How can I do that now? And the moment your thinking is limited to the now, and you cannot take yourself out of the present and say, this is where I'm going in 2 years, this is where I'm going in 5 years. If you cannot define that, then there is what? Problem. In Kiki's voice, there is what? Big problem. So I type problem for me. There is big problem if you can't define that. So what do we do? The only thing I'm going to, like I said, it's going to be a very short session. The only thing I'm asking you to do today, when we are done with this session, or even before we leave the session, ask yourself, in 5 years, who do I want to be? Where am I going in 5 years? Where do I see myself? Don't wait for interviewer to ask you this question. Answer the question by yourself. In 5 years, where do I see myself? In 2 years, where do I see myself? Now, when you decide on where you see yourself, what's the next thing you do? How do I need to start comporting myself right now to get me to where I want to be in 5 years? How do I need to start comporting myself now to get me to where I'm going to be in 2 years? So, a good example, let me just give a random example. You're a graphics designer. You're a graphics designer. In the next 5 years, you want to be designing for corporate brands like Amazon. You want to be designing for brands like Google. That is your goal. That is where you're going to. You want to find a way to enter into corporate. Now, how will that begin to affect your now? All those LinkedIn posts you are writing, I jump from this thing, I now enter porridge. The porridge now burn my leg, I now land inside. You cannot be writing like that anymore. Do you see how it begins to determine your brand voice? You begin to write like somebody that is going into what? Into corporate. Because remember what they call footprints. The internet always leaves footprints, right? Even when you think you've transformed, you've changed, your footprints are still there. And somebody, one unfortunate fellow, when you get to the point where you're supposed to be elevated, one unfortunate fellow will now go and bring out something from somewhere that you did not even expect and say, look at what look at what this person you want to appoint for this position, look at what the person said. So it begins it begins to change the way you speak. And now that is what branding, that's what you call brand tone. Your clarity will begin to change the way you design. So as a graphics designer, thank you, digital footprint. As a graphics designer, if your goal is corporate, you will not be designing flyer, Papa Ajasco, Mama Ajasco, everybody Ajasco, and be doing it anyhow. Most of the designs that you'll be putting out there, yes, I'm not saying don't take jobs from other people, take jobs from other people, but the ones that you're going to be putting out there, there's a similarity. You design for those are the ones. That is branding. Okay, so that is branding. It's about, I have where I'm going, and everything I do is tending towards where I'm going. Then your brand colors will not be your best color. It's going to be about where you're going. Many companies, when you look at companies, there are popular brand colors for companies, for example. So this person that wants to be branding for companies is not going to choose some interesting colors. He will not choose charcoal black and something green, right? You're going to look for a color that is attractive to corporate, right? You choose colors that because of where you're going. So at the end of the day, I'm going to wrap up again with the same thing that I said before. Your branding starts when you define your destination. Thank you so much for having me. And please, before you leave here tonight, ensure that you get a copy of Dr. Ish's book. And to all the awardees, we're sharing that award though. We're sharing it together. Tag me when you're celebrating yourself. Tag me and say, we're all doing it together. Thank you so much for the time.
As in, I will allow the audience to judge. Have I sold you, or are you happy to be sold? Just type in the comments, what did you get? Is it value or not? Thank you so much, Coach B. You have done justice within such a short period of time. Your branding starts when you define your destination. See, she's queen of clarity for a reason. She's just telling you in a wrapped, yes, so in a wrapped package that find your clarity. Don't just be going, don't just enter vehicle without a destination in mind. What are you looking for? They said you are fire. See, you see that I did not lie. My mouth is not just sweet. You are fire. And that is it. See, I will not even cap anything. By now, I'm sure your book must be filled with value. Anything under value, you're counting. Maybe you are playing with sand. Okay, that is it. If you did not get value, you are apparently playing with sand. Coach B, thank you. I don't even know what to say, but you know that deep down, I am so grateful to have you open the floor for this event. Thank you so much for honoring. Thank you so much for always dishing out value. We love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you, Brown TV. And okay, Bolanle Oyewole said, God bless you, ma. Let me allow you to see what they are saying, so that you can go and add to your feathers, your shoulder pads. Yes, add to your shoulder pads. Bolanle Oyewole said, thank you, ma'am. Um, I can't see the others, but I know a number of people have dropped comments. They have dropped comments. They have gotten value. Thank you so much once again. I appreciate you. And please don't go yet. You will help us to give awards to our recipients. You know that. Thank you so much. So I'll be taking Coach B off the stage, and I'll be bringing the next speaker. You can say your thank you, thank you. You can keep celebrating Coach B as she's still with us, but just thank you. Thank you, Victoria. She's still with us, but she's just backstage for now. Okay, 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 okay. I bet you want to believe me now. When I cap people for you, just take it the way I've said it. If I tell you this person is blue, just agree with me. Just ask me how blue. Do not say, oh, maybe you're lying, no, because I am not. If I tell you somebody is filled with energy, you will see the energy. If I say it is fire, you will see fire, and you have seen for yourself. I am grateful that you have. If you're just joining us, we are here to celebrate intentionality, resilience, grit, consistency. Above all, we are here to share a journey that will take you from where you are right now to where you're meant to be. We are here to recondition your mindset. We have a value packed, value filled speakers lined up to give you what you would pay hundreds of thousands of naira to get. So sit back, get your writing materials. If you're just joining, you have not missed much, but you have missed. I will not lie. I don't lie. So you have missed something if you missed Coach B session. But one other thing that you can do, if Dr. Ish did not share an idea, you might probably not be here today. So if you deprive others of knowing that something is going on here today, then you are doing humanity injustice. What I'm trying to say is share the link to this event, share on your status, share it with your friends, let people join. It won't be sweet if you tell them. It would be better when they hear it by themselves. So if you agree that you're going to share, just type share. I'm sharing now. Type it in the comments while you share this event with your friends. Thank you, Dr. Ish. Thank you, Coach B. Thank you, everyone that is still in the speakers lounge. Okay, okay, okay. Now, somebody asked a question the other time. The person said, tell us about your book. And I said, just calm down. We are going to get there. Where we are going is not far. Where we are branching is what is taking us time. But it is important to branch so that you are loaded before you leave this event. Before I hand the mic over to Dr. Ish to tell us a little about her book, how long it took her to write this book, what brought about her writing this book, how many times did she try to abolish writing it, and how did she eventually write it, and she's giving it out today at a very, very what there's a word Coach B used to use. When she would say something is not quite sensible. The price is not is too low for the effort that was put into the book. There is a word she uses for that. I'm hoping she will drop it in the chat. Okay. So she was dropping it for such a price, and you will do yourself a lot of good if you get it. Coach B has said it that before you leave this event, make sure you get that book. You'll be doing yourself an injustice if you don't. All right. So before I hand the mic to Dr. Ish, to tell us the journey of this book writing. Coach B has said it. She's an author of 10 books, 10, not just books, solid value filled books. And now she has added one more feather to her cap. If it was me, I'll be working like this. Let people know I'm a published author. Yeah. But Dr. Ish, she's very humble. She's a very humble woman. Okay. So, Dr. Ish, the mic is yours. Please tell us the journey, what brought about the book,
Thank you.
and why you're giving it away at such a
Thank
price.
you. Thank you, Zainab. And well done for the moderating. I have just been laughing all through, and I've been seeing the comments where they say, moderator, your mouth's too sweet. Thank you so much. So, without further ado, like you said, this is my 11th book published, but I would say I've written almost 20 books. in my lifetime. But when it comes to the ones that have been published, this is the 11th. And I write, God has blessed me, not to brag. I would say that I'm multi-talented. So I have written books in different aspects: human resource, sales. I'll be writing on personal branding and children's books. I do a lot of children's books as well. But this particular one came because I noticed that storytelling is a major pain point many people have. And I'll explain why. When I started my journey on LinkedIn and when I started mentoring people and teaching people and training people, I started hearing comments like, Doctor, I'm not a storyteller. I don't know how to tell story. Um, you have the talent to tell stories. And I said, no, nobody's born with the talent. It's just saying, it's just like saying, why do we listen to news? We listen to news because we want to get information. Why do we have discussions with people? We have discussions with people because conversations have to be had. It is the same way with storytelling. So I will share one experience that I always share anytime I have an opportunity to speak about storytelling. When I was between 6 and 8 years old, my grandfather traveled out of the country, and this is a story many of you will be familiar with. But just for the purpose of those that are not familiar with my story, and my grandfather was traveled to the UK, and I had boasted to all my classmates that my daddy went to the UK. He's coming back with Barbie baby doll for me. For those of you that played with Barbie, if you didn't play with Barbie baby doll, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. Um, my father's buying me Barbie baby doll, chocolates and all that. And then my grandfather came back from his trip, and all this man could give me in the entire Nigeria, plus going to see the queen in Obodo Yibo, he came back with the biggest long man dictionary I have ever seen in my life. The dictionary was so fat and heavy. And then he brought me the first novel I was forced, let me use the word forced to read, called I can't remember the title, but it was written by Frederick Forsyth. Frederick Forsyth, if you Google him, is a very well-known author. I mean, all this espionage, crime, and all those kind of stuff. So imagine me reading at 8 years old small print books. But that's not the focus here. It was able to I was able to use it to harness my imagination. I was very good at daydreaming at the time. I still daydream a bit. Long story short, that led me on my journey into storytelling. And when I started applying it into business, which is what we call business storytelling, and what some people also call brand storytelling. And when I mean storytelling, I'm not talking about once upon a time there was a tortoise, there was a cow, there was a rabbit. No, that's not only the kind of storytelling we are talking about. We're talking about applying the principles of selling without selling, applying the principles of creating a personal brand by using storytelling to create deeper connections with your audience. Whether you want to make money off them or you don't want to make money off them, these principles I have shared in this book are for those that are seasoned storytellers, people that have never been able to tell a story in their life successfully. And the beauty of the book is that whether you are going for a job interview, whether you are selling products, whether you are selling services, whether you are selling your brand, whether you are toasting a man or a man toasting a woman, whatever it is you're selling that has to do with you influencing people, convincing people, and converting people, this book is for you. Either you're a creator, you're a coach, you're a professional. It took me 7 months to get this book done. And 3 fully grown adults were involved in getting this book baked, cooked, peppered, salted, stirred, everything to get it to what it is now. So whichever area of life or whatever point of life you are in, I did my best to cover beginning, intermediary, and experts, so that at every point in time you are in your journey, either as a salesperson, professional, whatever it is, this book will be a game changer for you. So that is the summary of what this book is about, what it can do for you, how long it took me, which is 7 months, and the origin of what brought it about. Because the pain point, like I said before, was that I noticed many people have a problem creating a story. Everybody has a story. You just may not know that what you there's some irrelevancies you feel are irrelevant, but actually the stories people want to hear. And it is your story that is a differentiating factor that makes you stand out, from other people. So let me drop the mic. Thank you.
More. If you had us say 7 months, just write it in the comment section. Say 7 months, 7 whole months. I'm sure many would have given up. I am telling you, a lot of people have ideas, but they could not put it in writing. Some even started, but they couldn't finish because 7 months is a long time to hold on to continue to try. But when you are born a writer, somebody said she's buying. Don't worry, we're gonna launch soon, 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 soon. Just hang in there, okay? Ha! And that your story, eh? My children, if you wake them up and ask them, tell me the story of Dr. Ish, easily they will tell you because they are familiar with it. How can someone go to Obodo Ibo and what they can bring is not even chocolate, is not Barbie doll, nothing, just dictionary for a seven? Oh no, that's is that not witchcraft? I'm sorry for calling out your grandpa, but it is what it is. Okay. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Ish, for not being proud, for being so modest, for being so kind enough to sell this book that you have given 7 months of your life to. Such dedication, such insight. You've put everything together in one whole book and you're giving it out at such a ridiculous price. Thank you so much for being so kind, for giving back to humanity. I really appreciate you, and I believe, I bet that our audience also appreciates you. And to appreciate Dr. Ish, just start opening your accounts wherever they are so that once the link is dropped, you're buying. Yes, it is what it is. You got to buy. Yes, you got to buy. Okay, okay. Thank you so much for that. That is to prep you that aside handing out uh, plaques, handing out awards, we are going to be launching this beautiful book. But before we do, I want you to. We have cooked, I said it before, we have cooked so many pots of different dishes. And I bet you, Coach Bolu Atife has served you a very hot, smoky party jollof that even has side dish. Yeah, it has salad on the side. Now, I have another food that is cooked, well cooked. But before I bring up this speaker, I want to say one thing about him. I bet he's going to just laugh, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. In Brown TV's word, it is what it is. Okay, so this speaker that is coming up next is a Gen Z person. Yes, is a Gen Z to the core. But one thing that actually attracted me to him is not his looks, is not anything, but it is his passion. This person is a big creator. He's not someone whose DM you just crash into on LinkedIn and you expect him to respond. I did that. I didn't get a response. Did I get angry? No, I didn't. Because I understand what it takes for him to move from wherever he started from to where he is right now. So if he's a bit reserved about who he relates to, it's fine. Yes, it's fine. That is growth. That is what success does to you. But his very, very accessible. So what it takes is you build yourself to that level where you can access him, and you're having that access for free today. I will not say much about him. I'll just allow him introduce himself and allow you figure out the kind of person you think he is. And you're going to tell me that at the end of his speech, okay? So this person is a Gen Z to the core, is a public speaker, is a LinkedIn strategist, he is a brand strategist. is so much. Is also multi-talented. Coach Dr. Ish, she packed all of them, talent-filled people. She brought them to this event. So in fact, you should buy books. You should even pay us for this event. That is it. Dr. Ish, we're supposed to have an entrance fee. Honestly, we are supposed to do that, but it's fine. It is what it is. Okay, so I've said a few things about this, my new speaker, but be rest assured that you're going to be blown away. Give me a few minutes as I mean, a few seconds, not minutes, as I bring up the indefatigable. Is that word correct? I'm looking for a big word to qualify this person. Is is small but mighty. When it talks to you, just write it down. Just note it somewhere because you're going to need it in this online journey of a thing. If you want to grow as a creator, you want to listen to this person talk. Okay. So I'm talking about none other than he was given a nickname in one of these events. Well, I'm not one of these, so I'm still currently actively there. I mentioned it before. The LinkedIn MBA challenge. He was given a name, and his name is Afasule. Afasule is on the screen right now. If you are seeing his name, type it in the comments. Celebrate him, welcome him, the one and only Precious Ovo. His name is very funny, but it is what it is. Coach Precious, thank you so much for joining us. The mic is yours. You can take it away and blow our mind.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Good evening, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. By the way, it has been an amazing session so far. I got to learn a lot from Coach Bulu, my boss, and also from Dr. Elora. I mean, getting to write like 11 books, right, is not a small thing for real, right? It's a really big one. Honestly, I actually look forward to getting to do stuff like that too. Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited to be here. Honestly, it's really, really an amazing pleasure. Zainab, I'm so sorry I didn't respond to your message. It's not intentional. I might probably didn't see it, or maybe I got busy or something. Anyways, so thank you so much for bringing that out. Maybe I'll work more on that. So, yeah, big congratulations to every single one of you who has shown up, stayed consistent, and is being celebrated tonight. I mean, it's not just about joining yeah, an event, or let's say a consistency challenge, or a mentorship program that lasts for 30 days. You being actively present, it's a lot of things. So it means that you being here, you're not ordinary, right? It means that you took a step that so many people dreamt about, right? And this deserves recognition. Now, I won't really be talking so much about personal branding because, yes, all of the speakers here have done justice to that. But I'm going to be sharing something I feel a lot of you all would be very grateful for, right? Because it's going to be more like a push just to ensure that you can get the best from all of these sessions that you've attended tonight. But before I go into that, right, I have to say this, right? A special thank you to my friend coach Elora, and also my mentor, right? Very, very important keyword, guys. My mentor, right? She may not know it, but she's been mentoring me in more ways than one, and I'm honored to speak here as part of what she has built with this amazing community, right? Today is about the whole awards. We get into celebrate every one of you who has decided to join this particular mentorship and all that. But I also want you to understand that it is something bigger than that, right? It's something bigger than that. I promise Coach Bulu, I won't take so much time. She has already told me what's up. Anyway, so you see, most times I used to tell people that you see knowledge, right? Knowledge is important, right? Training is valuable. And of course, recognition feels very, very good. But there's one thing that truly creates impact, one thing that creates real results, right? Is what I call execution, right? You see, when I started my brand, that was about 3 years ago. So you see, I'm also still a newbie when it comes to the likes of my mentor, right? So when I started 3 years ago, rather, right, I actually was building my brand, and I was basically trying to learn the ropes, trying to attending so many events, right, so many sessions and all that. So in the course of doing that, I spent over 3 months before I actually got results, and I mean results in the sense that because then I was very particular about getting clients. That was basically my main objective right then. right? So I did a lot of things. I joined so many, sessions. I got so much value from amazing people who have achieved so much, right? But it took me 3 months before I could actually see one result, right? And that was because I was so much about consuming. I was consuming, getting in so many things in my head, and I became more like a glorified search engine, right? I knew so much, right? But the problem was that I wasn't implementing, I wasn't executing, right? So it's more like this is going to be more like someone else's story, because at some point you've been joining so many, events, so many mentorships, so many, sessions where people get to share their stories with you. They, share with you, the things that has worked for them, just like what the sessions we received with Coach Bolu tonight, where she spoke about clarity, branding of a thing, right? You getting to know your destination and all that. And she so said a couple of things that were very striking, very practical things. But like a typical person here might just, get all hyped up from this whole session, and that's the end of it. You won't, do anything with it anymore. And that's not what I want to be your situation. I want you to take a different, shift, right? Like, whatever, we've all said so far, you should ensure that you are implementing, you are practicing, right? These things might sound very simple, but trust me, right? They have a very big effect in ensuring that you get to where you want to get to, right? That is just the whole idea. Because I used to tell people that execution is more like the bridge between intention and transformation, right? Transformation in the sense that you want to get from point A, which is currently the place that you are right now, to point B, which is the destination that you've chosen for yourself or you've seen for yourself, right? And a way that you can actually get to achieve that is when you get to execute these things intentionally, right? Not just doing it because someone like Coach Elora is helping you do this in the course of the 30 days challenge, and finally you're done with the 30 days challenge, and then you ask yourself, what next, right? What do I do next? Do you understand? So it's as simple as saying that you need to ensure that you implement these things, you practice them, right? And one of the things that really helped me as at then when I started building my brand, I didn't just think about the things that I was looking to get at the very beginning, like the clients, the gigs, the speaking engagement, and all that. I was more about how can I build a brand that in the next 5 years I'll look back and be very proud of the point I have gotten to, right? And you can see this is just 3 years, just like I said initially. I have been able to achieve so much compared to how I started. So that's exactly what I want you to do for yourself, right? Think about where you want to go to, right? How long it's going to like, and also more like give yourself a long date, like in years, not just in months, right? Because you never can tell what will happen as you keep on going. That's going to help you just so that you can stay consistent in your journey. And of course, most of us, when we come on board, we get to tell you about the struggles we face, all of those challenges. That is evidence that whatever it is that you're going through at this point in time, someone else out there has gone through that particular challenge, that particular struggle. And for the fact that that person stayed consistent, right, that was the reason why the person could break through. All right. So execution, like I said, is the bridge between intention and transformation. And it's also the difference between you saying that I want to write a post, I want to write a book, right? And you actually publishing that first book or publishing that first post. It's also the difference between you having a big idea, right? And creating something that a lot of people can use, right? So that's just basically it, right? So many of us already know what to do, right? Like I said, you've been drilled for 30 days, right, on how you can leverage LinkedIn, and be consistent and all that. So you have all the tools that you need in order for you to get to point B of where you're looking to get to, right? So all you have to do is that you need to ensure that you are implementing, right? Because the truth is that, right, knowledge without action, right, remains just knowledge, right? And you trust me, you don't want to become like me. When I started, I was more like a search engine, a glorified search engine, right? Because I knew so many things. If you ask me something, I'll tell you, as long as it was related to personal branding and all that. But that knowledge was not reflecting in my results and all that stuff. That was because I was not I was not implementing, I was not executing, right? So you see, execution is what turns that information that you have currently now into results. And now I'm going to tell you something that might be, a bit sad for a couple of people, but it also is the reality of what is happening, right? So you see, we have two categories of people, right? The first category of people, let's assume once they are done with this event, right, they go back, right, they go do a deep down of what actually they learned on the event and all that stuff, and then they actually get to start implementing, looking at ways as to how they can get to put into practice, right? And others might get all hyped up, celebrate, be very excited about the event, comment value, drop the fires and all that, and at the end of it, right, they do not get any result, right? So the difference between those two guys is the fact that those first guys now decided that, okay, I want to use this information that I have gotten tonight, right, and infuse it to my journey, right? Because yes, you can get so many value, right? Like I said, I got so many value from Coach Bulu, but if I do not, right, get to go back, sit down, and decide that, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to ensure that these things that she has taught me, this push that she has taught me, I put it into practice, right? Trust me, it might look very, very small, very minute, but those are the foundations, right, to the results that you're looking to get, right? So what I want you to do is, as you leave today, right, with your awards and your recognition, and of course your pride too, right? I want you to understand that this is not the finish line, right? It is not the finish line, it is the starting point of your journey, right? And you see, the real prize is not the award or the certificate and all that stuff. The real prize, rather, is what you build with what you've learned, right? So the world is waiting for your action. So you need to take the next step. And that's just basically it. So I celebrate everyone, right, who is celebrating tonight. I celebrate everyone who has decided to join us tonight. I also celebrate Dr. Elora, right, for writing an amazing book, yet 11th book. That's really, really amazing. So that's basically it for me. Just like I said, I don't want to spend so much time, right, so that Coach Bully doesn't call me out. Anyway, so that's it from my end. Thank you so much, and do have an amazing one. Okay, I think. Okay, is she still there?
But he has said some things that are very, very valuable. Whatever you take away from here is not the finish line. Whatever you take away from here will not make so much sense if you do not run with it. In short, don't just amass knowledge, don't just get knowledge, implement it. Basically, implement. If you do not implement, then whatever you have learned is meaningless. Do not just come here to hype. Whatever you have learned, whatever you have been able to take away from this event, let it be the beginning of a new era. Coach Precious, I hope I have summarized very well somehow. All right, thank you so much for doing justice to this particular topic that you have. That is not really a topic, an insight into your journey, a brief insight. I know there is more, but we don't have much time. But you have done so much in such a short period. We want to appreciate you. Please, if you have gotten value, you have been impacted, celebrate Coach Precious in the comment section. Mind you, if you are to have a one-on-one with him or you are to join his group coaching, trust me, you have to pay a certain amount of money, and we are talking about thousands of nairas and dollars as well. So please celebrate Coach Precious. I'm not seeing the celebration. Keep celebrating him. Keep celebrating him. Thank you. Okay, okay. somebody said he is already ordering her running shoes. Yes, so yes, so that she can run with it and get your destination. And of course, reference this particular event where you met creators that opened your mind and your heart and your soul to see what you have not seen before. Value, yes, you have gotten value. Thank you so much, Coach Precious. And please do not leave us yet. And very soon, we are going to move on to the next speaker on my list here. I have I have someone that I want to bring up right now. This person, I don't even know whether to cap. Before you people will say my mouth is just sweet for nothing. My mouth is sweet, I know, but when someone is what they have, we have to cap it, yes. Okay, so this woman, she's a woman. Okay, I'm already giving you the original. She's a woman. But one thing that strikes me so much about her is her energy. Yes. When you see some women, there's a point where a woman will be like, oh, I'm living life right now. I'm just enjoying my old age. This person is someone who is actively active. Yes, she has such a high energy, and not just energy alone, that is filled with value. There's no way you will sit with her and she would talk and you will not get value. There's no way you will go through her post and you will not get value. And the most important thing is she runs things consistently every day. How she does it, me, I do not know. But she'll come and tell us what it takes to be consistent and everything. And the journey, yes, the 30 days journey, she was a part of it. She would give us a brief insight and she will talk briefly about Dr. Ishi's book. And of course, she's going to be launching the book for us. So she has three assignments. And please, welcome with me. Yes, welcome with me, the beautiful, the energetic. She's energetic as well. And the phenomenal Mama Olushola Showemimo. Mama, I know you are here, yes, and I've given you three assignments. I'm sorry for my rudeness. I'm supposed to even add doctor to your name because your wealth of knowledge goes beyond just Mama, yes. So the mic is yours, ma'am. Please introduce yourself. You have three assignments from me. The first one is to tell us about your journey. How come you are this energetic despite the old age? You will tell us what you are doing. Yes, we need the secret sauce. And then you will talk briefly on the 30 days challenge. How has it been? And of course, you give us a brief insight into what you think about Dr. Ishi's book. The mic is yours, ma'am.
Good evening, good evening. I'm sorry, I'm fueling my car. So there is so much noise at the station. I apologize profusely. I've been in the same place waiting for my turn, but I then realized that I needed to start making my way home, you know. So I apologize for the noise.
It's fine,
Oh,
ma.
you say that.
When the value is much, we have to ignore the noise. So it's fine.
Okay, okay. So let's move forward, please. Let's move forward. Now, you did say something, and you said old age. You said old age. Number one, age is in the mind. Age is in the mind. I went for a conference and I was so sure. I was so sure that I was going to be the oldest because I'm used to it actually. And it does not faze me a bit. It does not. Some of my classmates will come. Oh, my daughter said you and her were at one training together. And I said, thank goodness for that. But the interesting thing, there's so many youths, so many young ladies who keep coming to ask me, could I please influence their parents to be more active, you know, because they feel that their parents, they feel that their parents can be doing much more rather than just following following all the fake WhatsApp messages that are circulating, you know. So it's one thing for me. That particular conference that I said I went to, Maybe you chose the wrong account. Hello, default now. That particular event that I said I went to thinking I was going to be the oldest there was an 80-year-old lady there. Take it from me. So when you see my energy, just appreciate the fact that I even have people who are older and they're still busy. And guess what? It's a fulfilling life. When I took early retirement, I told myself that I was going to said the say you didn't place the card properly. So I have always believed in being active, and I urge everyone here, do not circle into the fact that, oh, somebody is old. What are you bringing? What impact are you making? This May, I launched a new project, which is the Nexus of Nature. Dr. Ish was one of the speakers at that particular event, and she saw and experienced the impact that event made. Enter. She saw the impact that it made. So when you look at life and you tell yourself that you can still make an impact in life, then why retire? What would I be doing? I wake up in the morning to watch movies or what? I could be doing something else. I could be impacting those who are coming behind me. Do you know that today I'm in a mentoring program and we had an event, and by the time some of the mentees started speaking about the impact that some of us, the mentors, had made on them, some people started crying. Imagine all of those things are just stuck in my head and I'm not out there to share it with people. Sometimes it's just one post that affects somebody or changes or transforms their lives, So forget the fact that age will ever be a problem. I met another one on YouTube who is now going to his 90s. If death doesn't come, are you going to give up? So I just urge everyone here, just be active. Do what you love, Think of the fact that you're impacting others, and that should be our focus and our goal. Now, my journey into this 30-day consistency, let me tell you the truth. I could say that I was a cheat because I think the very first training that Dr. Ish held, which I joined, was from the Phoenix Gate. And on that day, she said, oh, something about storytelling. And I joined. I told her, I said, Dr. Ish, I don't think I can ever write stories like you do. She said, don't worry, things will change. After that particular one, I told her I was not leaving the group. I don't know if she remembers. I told her, I said, I'm not leaving this group. Oh, I'm just going to be sitting here permanently. So anytime another training comes, I'm just permanently there. Then she said they were going to do a 30-day consistency. And for me, it was a done deal because I have absolutely, the Yorubas have a proverb, which I am sure other tribes also have something relative. They always say that a young person cannot have so many clothes that young person will have more rags than an adult. Because after almost how many years of experience in the corporate world, another number of years, my first child is almost 40. I've been married for over 40 years now. There is so much there to share. And it didn't take me much effort, thanks to, I think it was Halma that helped me with that visibility then. He said, what can make you money and make you happy? I said, speaking. Yes, everybody knows me as an organic farmer, but I'm not going to come on stage and try to make all of you farmers. But I know that it's easier to make all of you speak better. Everybody deserves it. It's a powerful tool. So that was how I quickly latched on to that. And honestly, I thank Dr. Ish because I think it was last week, I saw a message from her. She said, Mama, hey, you have become a storyteller. And I'm telling you, that sentence was a game changer because I didn't even realize that I transformed into a storyteller. So I thank her. She goes all out. always wants to do her bit for everyone. And that is one thing that I say, that if you're on this call or you took the 30-day challenge, because I'm telling you, she didn't charge us a dime. The least we can do is buy this book. You know, when I saw the title of the book, I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Because some of us, we don't have those huge numbers of followers, but we have people who trust us and believe in us. I've done corporate work from LinkedIn just by people reading my post. I remember I asked a particular company if I needed to come in to do a demo for them. I was stunned when they said, oh, we read your post and we've listened to quite a number of your videos. We don't need you to come and do a demo. For me, that was incredibly good because it meant that my consistency has really paid off. Otherwise, I mean, for a company to say that to me, it really meant a lot to me. And I know that I have benefited tremendously from quite a number of people on LinkedIn. Let's not lie about it. I mean, I'm still in Phoenix Gate. I know that I have people who I can always call, harass them. I know that Coach Bolu will probably be wondering, oh, this woman, is she really here? Because just yesterday or so, I decided that, you know what? Somebody always makes sense somewhere. And that's what I want to encourage everybody. If you go for anybody's training, I think it was Precious who was talking about how he gained so much knowledge, but then he realized that he was just almost like a resource, but needed, to be able to use it effectively. And that's what I do. Since everybody have joined their groups, I've either started a course or a training, because I remember someone like Dr. Vivian, she won't even leave you in peace. She'll just be harassing you. Mama, have you done this? Have you done that? And I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it. So when we hear that Dr. Ish is probably releasing her 11th book, if not her 21st book, I just say kudos to her. And I urge everybody on the call, please just give her some emojis, whatever. Just say something to her. Because every time she comes out with a training, I just see the price. I'm like, this woman, because the kind of money she will charge, even when she charges. And then she will have been bragging, that she's going to charge money. And then her courses always come and they're like 10,000, 5,000. I'm like, whoa. So this new book, I will just read what I shared with her. I will read it out to everyone because I doff my hat for people who can sit down, put books together in 7 months. I have 4 books. They're all in my head. I haven't achieved much on them. So let me read what I wrote to her. I said, because mine, I actually reviewed chapter 3. So let me start from there. I said, it felt like being invited into a familiar conversation because I've already experienced her storytelling training. There's so much that she's shared in the book, which I have gleaned from her just by sitting put, in her group and not leaving. So I said that Dr. Ish teaches frameworks like the viral brand story, structure, the hero's journey, and guess what? She also leaves them. There's nothing in that book that she's not leaving. So if you know her closely, you're just like, whoa, wow, very, very relatable. The chapter is a reminder that what makes a story powerful is the humanity. I remember the very first story I wrote about, she did cut and paste. By the time I was reading the story, it was like as if she was in the room with us when all of the experiences happened. Her imagination it should be a case study. It should be a case study anywhere else. So as I read, I found myself pausing to reflect on my own journey because she gets you to that. And you've heard her. There's nobody who will not benefit from the book. She said, even if you're going for interview, you're just somebody who needs to do more for yourself. You need it. And the sparks, the struggles, and the turning points that have shaped me, they all came up when I was reading this book. And that's the gift of Dr. Ishi's approach. She doesn't just provide tools. She prompts you to ask questions. that stay with you long after you close the book. This is the same thing she does on her platform. You ask her a didn't you hear? Or, she just has this very soft, subtle way of reminding you again. And you are free to ask her questions. She takes her time. The way she answers your question is like there's a lot of respect. And I'm not saying it's because of me or that maybe it's because I'm much older than her or anything. Everybody else that asks something on that platform, she has a way of reiterating, explaining, and all of that. The sustainability, the alignment, and purpose are what transform the ordinary brand into a movement. It is less about being viral and much more about being unforgettable. And that is what Dr. Ish preaches. She's always asking you to be authentic, think deeper. How else could you write it? Don't write to bring others down or anything. Write it to accentuate what you feel is a positive. And so, Dr. Ish, congratulations. With my little token, with my little token of 50,000 naira, I would be purchasing one. And I ask others to please do much more than me. Oh, I'm a retiree. So don't look at me to benchmark what you're going to put down today. I urge everyone to please, the floor is opened to our other speakers who have done so well. Thank you very much, Dr. Bolutif, Coach Bolutif, Coach B. Precious, we've never met. We've never really even had a one-on-one or anything, but I've heard you speak so many times and I'm always inspired. Well done and thank you. I don't know if Dr. Phil spoke in my absence because there was a time I just couldn't hear anything. So I urge you all, please be a part of this launch. And I have declared this open. I want to hear other people. Coach Bobby, do more than I've done. Oh, don't say it's because his mama. Mama is retiree. You are still in the market. Please, the floor is opened. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Where is our MC? Coach Bobby, can you hear me? Dr. Vivian? Or am I on my own? He says I'm live. Please, if you can hear me, can somebody? Oh, good. I was scared. I thought maybe.
So
But did you
sorry,
hear all
Mama.
I
The
said?
network.
Okay.
Yes, so we heard you. Thank you. In fact, you blew my mind. With a whooping 50K, Mama has opened the floor for this book. I'm bringing Coach Precious, I'm bringing Dr. Phil up, I'm bringing Dr. Ish as well, so that they can launch this book. And since you have declared it open, we're going to be dropping the link to this book in the comment section. Please launch this book. Support our very own Dr. Ish by launching this book. Yes, it has been declared open to launch. Thank you so much, Mama. You have said it. You have said it. Yeah, you have. It is loaded. That's the truth. It's just like when you are reading and you're able to reflect that, oh, this is my story in a way. you're able to see yourself inside that book, and it's able to move you from where you are right now to where you're meant to be. Okay, I'm handing the mic over back to you, Mama, so that you can conclude the launch, especially with our speakers that I've put up, while I get the link in the comments for our awesome, awesome audience to launch. Are you here with me, ma'am? Okay.
Yes, I am. So
All
I'm
right, ma'am.
calling
The
on
mic.
them. Yes,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
calling on each and every speaker who is here, every guest, every attendee, participant, graduate, because we're all in this together. Let's go, people. Let's go. Should I start with Dr. Phil?
Mama.
I can't hear anybody else.
Network is a bit crazy.
Yes, it is. We can hear. We just heard you now. Can I have my straw? We just heard you now when you said the network is crazy. So please go on.
Okay, great. Okay, good evening, everyone. Can I be heard loud and clear?
Yes, we hear you
Okay,
loud and
looks like the
clear.
network is so iffy.
We can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you so much. It's a very beautiful day for me, I must say. And I cannot tell you how excited I am because of this book that we're launching today. Dr. Ish is someone very special to me. She came into my life at a very critical point when I wasn't sure I knew what was going on, honestly. And just one call from Dr. Ish actually changed my whole mindset last year. I think it was around July, and believe me, I cannot get over that. So this book launch is actually like a dream come true. And then I tasted a bit of the book because I reviewed one of the chapters, and I must tell you that it is loaded. It is really loaded. So yeah, so let's cut to the chase. I would be making a modest launch of this book, and I think I'll just do a 10,000 naira just to kick it off, and make it like I have represented for someone who has been my coach, and I just call her mother. It's crazy, but so that's like it. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Phil. Very kind of you. Let's go, people. Let's support our own. Who's next? Very kind of you. Let's go, people. Let's support our own. Who's next?
Dr. Phil, for that beautiful launch. Thank you so much, Dr. Phil. Okay, Mama, we have Coach Precious in the house. Coach Precious is here.
Coach Pressure, let's hear you.
From
Coach
right.
Pressure, let's hear you. How about
Somehow.
Coach B? Is Coach B still here?
I think the network threw her out, but I bet you that she would have launched the book.
Mm.
So it's like we are echoing. The network is quite terrible, but I'm hoping that it will regulate soon. Thank you so much, Mama, for declaring this book open to launch. And I bet that our audience have gotten the link to launch the book. So if you have the link, do well to click on it and support our very own Dr. Ish. Mama, thank you so much for doing justice to your assignment as an examiner. Let me be an examiner in this regard. So I'll give you a whooping 95%. I celebrate myself because I'm not a stingy examiner. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now to our
Thank you very
audience.
much. You've done a wonderful job so far. Thank you. And
Thank you so
I
much,
will keep
ma'am.
the 95% close to my chest. It's very rare
Thank
for examiners to be that generous. Thank you.
you. You're welcome, Mama. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Our beautiful audience, one thing you did not do for me is to celebrate Mama because she has given us a gold, like something to hold on to, even way beyond now. In the next 20 years, I bet you will remember our word and you'll be like, someone said this to me at a particular event that I attended. Now I am living it. I bet you will remember. And that day when you do, you might not even have access to me or anybody on this call to relate it with, but it will be with you and it will really help. But you didn't celebrate her. Honestly, I'm hungry. Maybe we'll just end the event. We'll not give any award. I will not allow you to listen to Dr. Vivian and Coach Phil and Dr. Coach Bobby and Dr. Phil. I will not allow you to listen to them because you didn't celebrate Mama. Mama gave us gold. She just gave us an insight into how to be consistent even when we are grown. Do not say, "Oh, I'm not a Gen Z." Age is just a number. It is just in our minds. So keep it in your mind that you're not old. You can do whatever you set your mind to do. Once again, I want to appreciate Mama for being so insightful. Yeah, I got a lot of insight, I must say. Okay, so Mama is still with
Thank
us,
you.
and thank you, Ma. Before we go on, before I allow you, listen to that. Somebody asked the question. Let me put it up. She said, "Okay, they're celebrating you. Thank you, Bolale, thank you. Uh, I can't see others, but thank you all for celebrating Mama with me." Before I bring you to, I bring our next speaker up. Somebody asked the question, who is that voice? Mama. That is the voice of power. The voice that you hear, I'm like, I have to stand up and do what I need to do. Yeah. But before I bring up that voice, why we are here is to celebrate. Yes, so they'll shake body for you. Okay, we are here to celebrate consistency, to celebrate intentionality, to celebrate grit, to celebrate people who showed up despite that they didn't see anyone cheering them on. They were just so intentional about their growth they wanted to show, and they showed up. Okay, so I'll hand over the mic to Olawumi. She's going to be she's going to be bringing out the names of the first set of awards that we have here. And of course, we are going to be giving you your plugs. We're going to be sending it to your DMs so you can be rest assured you will get your plaques and your certificates. But for now, we will celebrate you by mentioning your names and the categories that you're going for. Okay? So allow me, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I still not. I'm not seeing anybody. That's the truth. The network is messy. Please put on your camera so that our audience can see you.
Oh,
They need to see your
okay.
beautiful face, and we need you to dish out the first set of awardees and the category that they are winning for. All right, the mic is yours. I'm going to mute myself right now.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. Sorry, I have my little helper here also. Sorry about that. Mommy. I'll come help you to So, good evening, everybody. And thanks for taking our time to be here. So, without wasting much time, the award category we are going for is the most consistent. Drum roll. So, for the most consistent, please get up. Get down there. I'll call you back shortly. Sorry. Most consistent, we have Mama Olushola Showemimo. Mommy.
Are you
We have
serious? Let me see her
yes, yes. I
expression.
really, really envy her. Like I was always seeing her post, and I was like, if she's doing it, you have nothing, you have no excuse. You just have to do this. So thank you. In a way, you gave me the push also. And I have Mama Okweoluwa Aremu Okulaja. I don't
Hey,
think she's on the call. I don't think she's here with us, but she's also someone that when I see her post, I just tell myself, nah, there's no how you're not doing this. Can you hear me?
yes, so in fact, people are not celebrating. I'm not seeing
So we
comments. Is
have
it the network?
yes, we have
We can hear you. Go on. Thank you.
Okay, okay, go on, go on. They are
we have
celebrating. You
Amasi
deserve it.
Austin. I'm sorry, Amasi, if I mispronounce the name. But Amazi is someone you see her post and you're like, I need to check what I put in my body. She's always telling you how to eat healthy, stop eating junks. And when I see her post, I like, this is talking to you. I have Charismata Okafor. That's the EdTech storyteller. She's one of
Wow.
the consistent persons.
Okay, okay,
So for
okay.
now, yes, we have this for now. Then I think we'll go on to the next speaker and we'll take the other ones.
All right. Thank you so much, Olawumi. We want to celebrate you for doing justice to that. To all the award recipients, be rest assured you have, in fact, some people are already saying it in the comment section that you deserve this because to be consistent and consistently put out valuable posts is not a joke. So once again, I wish there was drum on StreamYard so that I could drum for you and roll the sounds, but it is not available. So with my mouth, I'm going to roll it. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Okay, right now I have my next speaker. I have my next speaker on stage, and I'm going to bring him right up. Before I do, let me say a few things about this man. Somebody asked a question the other time that who has that voice? Or more, that voice belongs to a powerful man. A powerful man who has been able to move from what is not known as something sensible, as something important. He is able to move it and showcase it such that you're able to imbibe it into your daily life and bring something out of your life through a game. Game. In fact, one day I was sitting and I'm like, okay, game. What did you call the name of the game? So how does it relate to life? And I had to I just dove my heart anytime I see his post, his content, and everything. I'm like, okay, a doctor for that matter, how does it relate? And it relates so well. That is the truth. Because our mindset encapsulates every other thing that we'll do, that we do and we want to become. And this is what Dr. Phil does effortlessly. He's the founder of Real Chess Academy. He has over 25 years training people on how to play chess, how to be strategic. Yes, I call it how to be strategic. So he has trained hundreds of students, and aside training people, aside being a doctor saving lives, he's a poet, he's a musician, he's a public speaker. I see him as a pastor, but maybe he's not a pastor at heart, but he looks like a pastor really. But above all, he's passionate about holistic growth, not growth where you go and buy likes. So no, he's passionate about growing naturally. So permit me to introduce you to the one and only Dr. Phil. When he speaks, the word shakes. Doctor, the mic is yours. I doff mine.
Thank you, Zainab. Thank you, Zainab. One of the most beautiful things about creating on LinkedIn is meeting really beautiful people. And I must say that Zainab Akorede is somebody that I have come to respect a lot, and her consistency inspires me. Okay, so we had the training together. I remember one of my trainings. The first thing I want to tell you about my journey, because this slot is really just tell you about my consistency journey on LinkedIn, why, how, and the outcomes. So I was training with Coach Abraham Onyemari, And Zainab was in that training cohort with me. And so Zainab is someone that I have connected with for quite a while. And I'm so grateful and I'm so happy that you're the one anchoring this. You're doing a great job. You're smashing this. God bless you. Once again, let me say that we really celebrate. We celebrate Coach Dr. Ish Elora Ona. I saw her face for the first time on a live this evening. I mean, I don't understand how that has not happened. Okay, but I saw her face first for the first time live. You know, it get us go come up for LinkedIn, put all those pictures. You know, get us the pictures today. But when I see this mama this evening, man, I see man, wait, I saw this woman. They like this woman, they shine, man. Oh, this one, all those pictures which they put, man, all those pictures no try level.
I hope you know that Dr. Ife is on the call. I hope you
I
know
know
that.
now. Let's see. Dr. Efe know this level. Ask Dr. Efe, she know this level.
Oh,
Man, now the Amazon, now
that's
they sit there on one of the
really.
Amazon, man. Forget about me. Like I do all of that, man. I speak broken, I speak Hausa, I can speak my language, but I'm so excited. That's just what I'm trying to tell you. Now, not be hypo mama, now better movements with this. I am so excited over this whole training, the whole book launch, and everyone that joined this cohort to really do something great with LinkedIn. My LinkedIn story is nothing short of I don't know what it's not luck, because you know you get us luck day one side. Chess, there's nothing like luck. You either good or you're not. You know, you bring something to the table and you show it. Yes, you get lucky if your opponent makes a mistake and you can see it and capitalize on the mistake and deal with the person very well. Now they luck with that, but the person not supposed to make that kind of mistake. Okay, what I'm saying is my story on LinkedIn. I must say it's the grace of God, because I don't know what else to say about it. As at November of 2023, I was nowhere on LinkedIn. Like nowhere, absolutely nowhere. I knew nothing. I was literally dragged by the callers, by my marketing team, to say, Dr. Phil, you are the professional and you've been running Rayfield Chess Academy for a whole year. And we are on every platform. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on X, we're all of those places. Thank you, Brown Stevie. A face to the voice. Yeah, that's the face. Yeah. So we're on all of those platforms, but we're not on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is the professional place. And I told my boys, I said to them, I hate LinkedIn. I think it's a big bother. I don't know why anybody troubles anybody about LinkedIn. One of the biggest things I hated about LinkedIn is that they would always send an email whenever one of my own friends joined and they wanted to reach out, you know, so they say, so person wants to connect with you on LinkedIn. And they will just keep sending those emails and they kept piling. I'm like, what is this LinkedIn thing? So that increased my hatred for the platform. So, but my boys dragged me on in November. And then in December, I had my first basic training on LinkedIn. And let me tell you something, for everyone who attended this cohort, this 30 days LinkedIn consistency challenge, I want to tell you that you have achieved a very, very huge feat, because not everybody on LinkedIn has done just even a fraction of what you've done. The first challenge I started on was run by the coach, Bobby Joaquin. You know, and Bobby Joaquin told me one thing. He said, Dr. Phil, it is time for LinkedIn. Africa is missing on LinkedIn, and it is time for us. Baba, consider Mo will learn this thing. And he was the one facilitating. I was like I don't know, like a student, a trainee. But you see, his approach to teaching us LinkedIn was so rudimental. It was so fundamental. You see, coach is someone that if he teaches you something, even if your head they block, it could be like they tear your head, put it inside, you know. And so I soaked in everything in that training. I moved from Coach Bobby's training to Halma Wogu's training. From there, I moved to Abraham Onyemari's training. Eventually, Coach Ishoma taught me and trained me on a one-on-one basis. Honestly, those were the best days of my life. Believe me, when the results started coming in, I had to shout. Like, I had to shout. It wasn't even possible for me to sit still. Okay, because I started implementing. I think Zainab or somebody mentioned that you have to implement whatever it is that you are being taught. If not, yeah, they worry you, nothing will happen to you, honestly. So you have to implement. It was the implementation of all of these trainings, applying and staying true to them while engaging the tactics that I was learning that was bringing me results. Now, consistency for me became a definite issue when I began to see results. Make I tell you something. If you worry about being consistent on LinkedIn, it is because you have not seen any results from your work on LinkedIn. If it bothers you that you're not if you are inconsistent and it doesn't bother you, or you are wondering how people are consistent, listen, one of the best medicine for inconsistency on LinkedIn is getting results. So let me ask you a question. What are you on here for? Some people are just here to create, to just show themselves, to create content and all of that. Me, when I started out, I said to myself, I am in a very rough place financially. As at December 2023, it wasn't really rosy. Honestly, believe me. I had my work as a doctor going on. I was the CEO of the Refuge Chess Academy, but I was struggling a lot. We were struggling as a family. So I said to myself, I am not coming onto LinkedIn to be a doctor. I am coming onto LinkedIn to sell something a little different from what everybody is selling. And as I joined those challenges, I started finding opportunities. I met people in those challenges that took to me. I met people that took on my coaching services, that paid me money. Precious is here or was here. I mean, Precious is someone that did what do you call it? That makeover thing for the profile. He did my profile optimization. And the money I paid I paid Precious for my profile optimization was money a client paid me. And that client found me in one of the trainings. She said, "You mean you are a chess coach and you can teach me remotely? I'm in Lagos, you are in Jos." I said, "Yes." And we did that training for 8 weeks. In fact, it was a giveaway because I'm not what I charged that for 8 weeks, I charge for one session now. In fact, it is not even not be one session. I know they charge that kind of money itself and now for one session again. Not rich. But that was the beginning. But Precious made sure that I was well optimized. Recently, we revised it. He was still the one I went to. If I still want revise, my I go still go meet. So if you want your profile to shine, not talk anything, just meet, just slide, enter Alpha Precious now. Make it just set you up. Because that profile shows that you're out for business. So having been set up, the results is what I was telling you about. That is the full driving force for my consistency. The first client I got on LinkedIn came in around February, March of 2024. And she paid me, how much was it, to teach her chess for 8 weeks. After that, I got a client from Dubai who paid me another sum of money to teach her son, who is 11 years old, I think getting on 12 now, one of my best online students, by the way. They're Nigerians. Then I bagged other clients from New Zealand, a Nigerian family also. So the father and two of his boys were going to learn chess and all of that. Then it just started snowballing. Whatever it is that you do, your confidence in what you're pushing out is what sells you, particularly if you now understand how you can share those things. Now, it's crazy because Amasi, I see you. It's crazy because, it started it looked like a dream for me. It looked like, Coach Ebi, you did there, Coach. I didn't see you. It looked like a dream for me, but it has held on. I moved from just teaching coach to Nigerian clients to foreign clients, and then I moved on to guiding people also with their LinkedIn strategy, LinkedIn visibility strategy. I trained and I still keep training. I still try to upgrade, my understanding of the platform. Right now, it's interesting. I've been really busy on the ground. I don't do so much anymore on the platform, but I'm still showing up. And that one na extra secret. If you want to know, meet me. There's a training I'm doing next week. There's a way you can maintain your online presence. No shaking. Nobody go even know say you know day. And we're running that, we're boiling it, and it's going on. But you see, I know that I have to maintain my LinkedIn presence for whatever it's worth. So for me, consistency has been the result of as it has been the result of results. Hear that? Consistency has been the result of results. The results have gotten because of the objective I set at the very outset. So my counsel to you is set an objective very early. What do you want from LinkedIn? If you want to waste your data here, they write many things, they show yourself, they show picture. That's okay. And whatever results you get, if you want the numbers, I'm by the grace of God, I'm like 17,000 followers. If not followers, you want chop, Oma, that will not be problem. They will give you followers. But you see, we're very set on the goal. Until right now, believe me, till right now, it's paying. LinkedIn pays if you know exactly what you want. So I would not drag this any further. I think I had just 10 minutes to speak this, but I just want to say that pick up that book that Mama is launching, and there's a lot that you can learn from it. Read it. I will read the book. I think I love reviewing that chapter that I did. I'm going to read that book because when it is storytelling, people will love you on LinkedIn from just sharing your stories, from just crafting something and setting it up. So so I really strongly recommend the book. I'm going to read it personally, and by the grace of God, I am supporting it wholeheartedly. So whoever it is that you are out there, I want to tell you that LinkedIn works, and whatever goals that you want can be achieved and attained on LinkedIn. Make I stop now because I go carry this show run. I go carry this show. Zainab, I go carry this show run now. Just stop me now. Yeah.
E be like say make you no stop oh. The truth be say we dey gbadun your paro as you dey roll am dey go like that. Everything just dey,
Oh my God, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you so very much. I've gotten value. But the most important thing I got here is how to ball. Yes, Dr. Phil is balling right now because he learned from the best and he ran with what he learned. He didn't just start posting and he didn't hoard whatever knowledge he had. He started implementing. We said it before. Implementation is key. You can decide to get knowledge and just keep it in a box, hide it under your bed, and keep posting your regular. I come here. Oh, I slept early today. I woke up late yesterday. Where are you going? Why are you here? Why are you doing what you're doing? If you've not found that clarity, even after this call, those little things that you have picked from here, start running with it. If you need more information on how to ball, Dr. Ish is your go-to person. I mean, Dr. Phil, yes. Go and meet Dr. Phil. After reading Dr. Ish's book, if you still don't know how to ball, Coach Bobby is there, Coach Biolu is there, Coach Precious is. Honestly, you are blessed on this call. I don't know why you people are not celebrating. You're not celebrating. Are you beefing glory? Me, I'm not beefing glory, and I'm celebrating Dr. Phil. Why are you people not celebrating? If you have gotten value, let us know in the comments that you have gotten value. Celebrate Dr. Phil. Thank you so much, Dr. Phil. I'm going to be in your DM. I'm not learning chess. I want to ball. Yes, I want to ball. All right. I'm super grateful for the insights that you have shared so far. Thank you. Coach Abraham Onyemari is in the house. If I don't celebrate my coach, what do I stand to gain? Coach Abraham, I celebrate you. This is my salute. Take it. Yes. Okay, so many people are celebrating you, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil said something. We met at a training, a session by. It's not even a session. It's a form of. It's supposed to be one on one, but Coach Abraham was so kind enough to bring us all together so that we could pay less. And my, I was still looking for clarity then. But my teammates, my coach, they were so patient, guiding us through. We were all there for one another as a team to support one another and everything. And that session, that training was the beginning of my journey to getting clarity about what I really wanted from LinkedIn. Why was I here? Why was I on LinkedIn? And now that I have clarity, I'm running with it. I'm not particular about now. just like Coach Biolu said, it's not about now. It is about what I am building. So that when the results start coming, like Dr. Phil is balling now, you not be beefing glory. Eh? It took a journey to get to that destination. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone, for still being here up to now. Some started with us and they're still here with us. Okay. Before we go on to our next speaker, I told you that we have many awards to hand out, but we wanted to fill your mindset, your soul. We wanted you to leave this award ceremony and be like, no, something has shifted from when I joined this call to where I am right now. We want you to shift, yes, shift, move, Bera, yes. Somebody type Bera in the comments, please. Type Bera if you're going to Bera after this event. Type Bera in the comments. Yes, we want you to shift and move to where you are going to ball. Okay. All right. Somebody said you should continue, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil has to stop. Oh, will he not eat dinner? You don't want him to have any energy to eat dinner. If you need to talk more to Dr. Phil, please. He's in the DM and you have to pay plenty money. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Mira as in shift. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for those that have been commenting. Have been keeping this event very eventful. Okay, I said we have some set of awards to hand down again, and I'll be calling on. I can't believe it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, Olawumi, are you on the call? I can't see you. Are you here? Okay, Olawumi is not on the call. Doctor Ish, I can't see Olawumi on the call, so I bet we move on to the next speaker. That is. Dr. Ish, can you put on your camera and speak? I can't see your header. Okay, Olaomi is back. Thank you so much for joining us. Olaomi, okay, I can see you now. I need you to. Yes, okay, let's move on to the next speaker then. All right, before we move on to the next speaker, Dr. Ishoma, please put on your camera, please. I want you to do the honor of reading the intro of your book. Yes, just because many people has given review. A lot of people are already like, maybe it's a lie, Jerry. Maybe they are just capping because Dr. Ish is their mentor or because Dr. Ish has done them one favor or the other. Maybe they need to get an insight. I think the audience needs to get a brief insight in 3 minutes. I bet you should be able to give us a brief intro into what the book is all about. While I source for the link to purchase the book. The mic is yours, ma'am.
Okay. Um, please just give me a minute. I think maybe what I'll just do, it would have been nice for me to be able to read out the introduction, but that may not be possible right now. So I will just speak a bit as to the purpose of the book. And as I earlier mentioned, the purpose of the book is for anyone and everyone who is either already a storyteller or someone who plans to be a storyteller. But I think it will make a bit more sense if I could read that introduction. I think that would have made a bit more sense. So, Z, what can we do? Is this something we can display? But if not, maybe I might need to find another way. I think reading the the book's introduction itself would have been better. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, so maybe what I will do, Z, I think I will possibly do a copy and paste of the introduction, and then maybe does it make sense to drop it in the comments for the viewers so that they can read? Maybe just a snippet of the introduction. Would that make some sense? I don't know if it's network or if it's me. Z, can you hear me? Hello? I don't know if it's my network.
No, we can hear you. It looks like it's Zainab's network. It's frozen a
Okay.
bit.
Okay. So she will have to, I think it will make some sense to share the introduction in the comments. But I think I would have preferred to read it, but I don't have it here, and I would need a few minutes to be able to get it because I have to navigate around my device. So I will need, I don't know if there's any other event coming in immediately after this so that I can have a few minutes to get the introduction out. I think that's what will work. But let's give Z a few minutes. The network is a bit okay. The next category. Okay, I don't know who is going to call out the next category. I don't know. I need Zainab to be online so that I don't drop the gun. Yes, I will read. I just need, maybe while they're announcing the next category, I can quickly um grab a few what do they call it now? Grab like the well, it can't be a paragraph because it's more than that. The introduction of the book and then read. Okay, while we are waiting for her, maybe let me just quickly get that done. Olawumi, are you there? Are you online? Are you on this? Have you been enabled to speak on the stage so that you can announce the next category? Okay, doctor, are you online?
Yes, mom, I'm here.
Okay, can you I mean there's a next category on the in our own private chat backstage. Could you
Yeah, I
do
can see.
me the honors to announce while I quickly get the introduction so that I can read?
Okay, so it's really just to say the category and mention the names, right?
And mention the names. Yes. I
Okay.
think Zainab is
Okay,
back,
great.
but that's the next online.
Okay, great. So I can see right here, for the next category of awardees, we still have most consistent during the challenge. And we have the name, round of applause, Adedoyin Elizabeth. Yeah, I think that is one name. Then we have Gift Ovo David. That's the second. Okay. And then we have okay, so I think okay, well, so Adedoyin Elizabeth is one person, Gift Ovo is another person, David Sebastian, I think, is another person, and then Abimbola Olani is another person. You have to be clapping and giving it up to these people. It's not easy to run this kind of matters. Then
Yes, so
our own very host and presenter and MC
oh,
for this event is in this category, Zainab Akorede. Please put your hands together for Zainab. I'm so excited seeing your name here. Say yes, yes. Now this kind of
oh,
sound
I
you like.
celebrate
All
with you.
right. Yes. And then we have two more. We have Madonna Abuo and then Olaumi Segbeji. God bless you all. Congratulations. I celebrate all of you. These are winners in the most consistent category over that last 30 days of the challenge. Wow, peace out. That's good. Zainab, over to you.
Can you hear me? God.
Okay, now I am. Now you're up. Yeah. Uh-oh, your sound is out.
Dr. Phil for rolling out that award. I must tell you, hmm, some of us, I would say we struggle, but some they are really outstanding. And the person that collated this award has done really a really great job. And I would say the most consistency award we have moved from the top tier and like that and like that and like that. So you would be surprised to know that the first set of most consistent were the ones that were most consistent. Then some of us were just trailing behind, but all the same, we celebrate ourselves. We celebrate that we are showing up despite that sometimes there is no comment to cheer us on. That is grace. That is resilience. That is intentionality. So we celebrate ourselves. I celebrate you, my fellow category members. Thank you so much, Dr. Phil, for rolling it out for us. Thank you. Thank you. While Dr. Ish is looking out for the introduction to this book, I want to say something about the challenge. Before now, okay. All the while, I did not introduce myself. So permit me to introduce myself. My name is properly. My name is Akorede Zainab, and I am a public speaker, a communication enthusiast. I host events as well. But above all, my passion. I found my clarity late last year, and my passion lies in helping people to overcome the fear of public speaking, helping them to find their voice, speak more confidently, eliminate the fillers in their speech simply because I used to struggle with this. And after being trained, I still struggled a little bit to find my calling. And now that I've found my calling, I'm not going to stop speaking yet until the world hears my voice. So if you see me on your screen or you see my video or you hear my voice, I want you to be able to say, oh, that is Zainab. Yes. And I'm going to get there. The journey we have started and we are still on it till we grow. Yeah, we keep growing. Okay. So on the challenge, I just learned one thing. It's not about the likes. It's not about the that there is something called comments that do not hold water. So if you're out there looking for likes or looking for comments that do not hold water, then you might not move. Dr. Ish will say something. It's about you showing up even when there is nobody cheering you on. And that challenge has established that in my mind. No matter who cheers me on, if my intention is to reach one person, impact one person, of course, I'm going to do more than impact one person. But I'm not showing up because I want somebody to like or for somebody to share my post or for somebody to comment on my post. I am showing up because I want to share impact. So let it stay with us today that after this challenge is not the end, as Coach Precious said. This award that you're winning today is not the end. It is the beginning of your journey towards impacting. Continue to do what you do. If you have not found what you do yet, keep doing what you're doing as long as it is impacting someone. And on the long run, it's going to be a part of your journey. It's going to be something that adds to you. I was listening to a renowned public speaker yesterday, and she said something. She said, "Fail fast." Yes, a lot of us are scared of failure because we think that when we fail, we have lost. No, when we fail fast, you'll be able to get to where you're going faster. So keep trying, keep failing, keep pushing, keep posting. Dr. Ish is back, and I bet she has the intro to the book. We're rounding up already. We are sorry for taking so much of the time. We're going to round up soon. Dr. Ish, the mic is yours, please.
Thank you very much, Z. So I will go right ahead. It's a bit lengthy, but please stay with me. So this is the introduction of the book. A few years ago, I sat staring at my laptop, frustrated. My calendar was empty, my inbox was quiet, not because I lacked skills, but because I was tired. I was tired of feeling like I was always doing something,
I think
Yes.
Dr. Ish
Am
is
I
having
back?
issue.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, you're back.
Okay. So sorry, that was the network.
That's fine.
So, a few years ago, I sat staring at my laptop frustrated. My calendar was empty, my inbox was quiet, not because I lacked skills. I had experience, I had results, I had something valuable to offer. Yet, no matter how many posts I wrote, how many hashtags I used, or how consistent I tried to be, clients were not just coming. I felt invisible, and invisibility is one of the most painful places to be as a professional. It is not that people reject you, it is that they do not even see you. I tried what everyone online was teaching: post more often, copy what influencers are doing, use trending sounds and hooks. But the truth no one tells you is that visibility without positioning is noise. The breakthrough came when I realized that visibility is not about shouting louder. It's about being remembered, and that is what makes us memorable. It is not our product, our title, or our qualifications. It is our story. Think about the brands you know by heart. Apple does not just sell phones, they sell thinking differently. Nike does not just sell sneakers, they sell the belief that you can do it. Oprah does not just host shows, she sells hope and she sells possibility. Dangote does not just sell cement, he sells the dream of building Africa. What do they all have in common? They do not just sell, they story sell. Their stories make us feel something, and that feeling makes us buy. Here is the hard truth: your skill set gets you hired once, but your story makes people come back, refer you, and trust you before they even meet you. Clients do not buy your product first, they buy you. And the you they buy is not just your CV or your portfolio or your certifications, it is the essence of your story, your struggles, your journey, your transformation. They are not weaknesses, they are marketing assets. When you learn to frame them well, they become the very reason clients pay attention to you in a noisy world. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't want to overshare my private life just to be visible. And you are right. Visibility is not about stripping yourself bare for the internet. The secret is this: you do not need to tell the whole story. You only need to tell the right part of the story, the part that makes your audience feel seen, the part that connects your experience to their pain points, the part that connects them, believe you can help them. And this book will show you how to uncover those viral elements of your journey, the pieces of your story that are both authentic and strategic. When you get this right, your story does the heavy lifting for you. It spreads naturally, it positions you as an authority without you shouting, it connects you to opportunities you never knew existed. And this is how visibility stops being vanity and starts becoming equity. So, inside these pages, you will discover why your brand story is more powerful than your skill set alone, how to uncover the viral elements of your journey without oversharing, how to tell
Mhm.
stories that spread and actually convert into paying clients, how to scale your visibility into recurring revenue and legacy impact. Now, I'm giving you a promise. My goal is simple. By the time you finish this book, you will not just have a brand story, you will have a viral brand story that works for you daily, bringing you clients, bringing you credibility, and bringing opportunities your way. So, this is not about chasing likes or vanity metrics. It is about positioning yourself so that the right people in the right rooms with the right opportunities cannot ignore you. So, are you ready? Let's dive in. Thank you. That is the introduction.
Ooh, that was brief and powerful. Hmm.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing any comments, but people have gone to cook or fry sacrilege plantain. Dr. Ish, that introduction was powerful.
Thank
And
you.
if we get this from just an introduction, I want to imagine what the whole book has in store. Honestly, I'm just trying to reason it. But of course, there is the link to purchase on the screen. It's in the comment section. Please, this price is just the launching price and it's set to go up after this launch. So if you're interested in grabbing a copy of this book, just click on the link and it's going to direct you to the appropriate place where you can purchase at launch price. Okay. Thank you, Bolale, for for the comment for celebrating Dr. Ish. Thank you. All right. If you're on the call and you have gotten something from the introduction, kindly celebrate Dr. Ish. Support as well by buying. In fact, that is most important. Support her by buying this book. All right. Right now, we have two more speakers lined up. I pray they're able to make it so that we can round up real fast. But before we go on, I have Precious still on the call, and I would like for him to roll out some set of awards so that the awardees can grab their awards and know what they have won. Coach Precious, are you with us? You're on stage now. Okay. Coach Precious, I bet you have the awardees' names with you. Can anyone hear me? Oh my god. Hey.
Yes, yes.
Oh, all right. All right. I bet Coach Precious has the awardees name, the next set of awardees. Okay. While we wait for him to get the next set of awardees, I have someone powerful. Huh. A fire just joined the call. Yes, so
Hello.
very fire. This night, when I sleep, I'll have a very good dream, and I'll see many powerful people in my dream. Okay, okay. Before I introduce my next speaker, you're already seeing our face. You know, face that you did not even pay for. You did not celebrate. You did not do anything. Our face is here. Oh my god! I think I'm not supposed to bring her up yet, but let me say something. So, Doctor, okay, the person that I'm bringing up next, I won't mention her name yet. She's someone that I look at from afar. I see her dominating the streets of LinkedIn. Like, you will see her image and you'll be like, this small woman, she's so powerful. How is she doing it? And she has so much going on. She has twin babies. She's a doctor. Yes, she's building a brand that is so powerful. In fact, anytime I see the link to join the band, I'll be like, okay, what do I bring to table? If I go there, what value will I be able to offer? Ma'am Show Emimo was telling me, oh, she's very accessible, she's very approachable. I said, until I'm able to bring a value to that community, I will not join. Yes, because hey, this woman speaks value. Anybody in our community is balling. They are value filled people. Hey, I don't even know what to say, but I'll just tell you that this person recently became a brand ambassador to Stanbic IBTC. That is huge. Like huge. She's the CEO, she's the brain behind Phoenix Gate. If you've been seeing Phoenix Gate on LinkedIn and you don't know, or you've not met, or you've not heard her speak, then you're missing. You're on a long thing. Oh, hey, recently she said something, and I was relating this thing to somebody. Like I was the one that brought the idea. She said, "Throw yourself under the bus to get to where you are." That period of throwing yourself is like the journey that a lot of our speakers have mentioned. It will seem hard, it will seem tough, it will seem no one is seeing you, no one is celebrating you. But when the result comes, you're going to be everywhere. Let me not cap, because before you say my mouth is sweet, hey, celebrate Dr. Vivian. Unless I will not hand the mic over, I will not, because she's fire. So I want to see the fire emoji. Welcome her with all your fire and energy. I want to see fire, please. If I don't see fire, no mic. I'm not giving the mic. Yes. Okay. Okay. Gift of voice celebrating you. Bolanle Yewole is saying so much love from here. Amasi is saying Dr. Vivian fire. Okay. They are celebrating. More fire. Fire is coming. Okay. Okay. Dr. Vivian, the mic is yours. Thank you for doing us the honor of being here.
Amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me speak right now?
Loud and clear and very demure.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so first of all, I'd want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from, right? The mother ego is here. I'm trying to warm up my atmosphere, but first of all, I'd want to say thank you so much, my amazing moderator. I love the way you've been expressing sweetness in every conversation. And I'd want to add that your attention to detail is something. Okay. So I'm going to quickly move the what did you call it, the camera to my Dr. Ish, my storytelling queen, the money woman. Like, she's my clan woman, right? So when she said today is going to be a launch day, I was like, why not, let's do this. Okay. And I'm so honored to be here. I don't know, am I going to have the awardees right away, or should I start my conversations and I have the awardees? Because I think I was supposed to help with that as well. So but based
Okay,
on
defend
okay,
their
awesome.
wordies.
Okay. So I probably want to let a lot of people know why this community is a very important community. Let me tell you the truth. And I think it was Simon Sinek that said the word. He said, most people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And everything around your why is your brand. So I'm going to say it again. Most people, even in fact, this is Simon Sinek's story, right? But how many of us here, maybe I should start from everybody who is currently having this conversation or who is on this live with me. How many of you like to be sold to? Like, somebody, you are just standing or you're just sitting in your DM, somebody will just wire you, hey, come and buy my course, buy my this, buy my that. You can see that literally nobody wants to be sold to. That is why this viral brand story blueprint is very, very important for you. Because, like I say again, for me and my community guys, we've concluded that if we are not documenting, we are joking. If you are not documenting as a human being, see, up to now, we still don't know why you are here, what you do, what is your story. It go hard though. See, most times you can sell at junctures where you just met somebody who literally is problem aware. Problem aware are people who already know what they are looking for. You might be lucky. And most people who serve problem aware people are mostly people who normally are getting jobs. So you find out that you are working for your boss. You've never really experienced the opportunities of founding a company or being in charge of anything. Like for me, my community, I tell people,
Grow tripartite. Okay, I'm going to say it again. It's not big word. Grow in three. So when a job comes, like a brand influencer, you take it. That is a job, because that one you're going to represent whatever it is they are telling you to do. Grow in such a way that you can easily transition into business, and grow as though you are going to be creating content daily. You see these three pillars. If there's anything you're going to go away from here today, just have it in your soul, because that is one thing you need to all pay attention to. Now, for you to grow along these three pillars, your brand story is very important. And if somebody has already documented a framework, I've followed Dr. Ish for the longest. I love her. I love her spirit, her conversation. In fact, she was one of it was Mommy M that at first, because Mommy M has been a part of my community for the longest, and so she told me that, oh, that she wants me to meet. Initially, Dr. Ish, I was I'm not gonna lie now, right? When I showed up, because of medicine, the way we were prepared in medicine, we don't like stories. Just cut the chase. Guys, don't play with me. It's either you have the answer or you don't have the answer. So you say it as it is or you leave it. So that's how we're trained in medicine. So when I came on LinkedIn, I'm like, my goodness, what's all this drama? If I just see any of those story, those story posts I used to do next, next. So some people will be there just saying, oh, I love your story. Me, I don't read it. So Dr. Ish, this thing I'm saying here, she has never heard it before. So she was literally one of those people that would just, if I just see, when I was a child, I just say next, because I'm very transactional in my mind. I'm telling you guys probably my vulnerability now. I'm very transactional. If I am reading, so all these rom-com novels, I did not do it as a teenager. Never. I read books that I was sure that at the end of the book, I am having conversations like I'm hot. If you meet me, you see all this fire that you people are talking about. I'm very, very, very transactional when I'm taking in knowledge. But one of the things I've noticed in recent times is that you have a lot of ginger, a lot of knowledge, but people will not be able to stick around with you if you don't pay attention to your brand story. And I think that's the spirit of everything Dr. Ish has lived. She has lived like everybody who grew with her on LinkedIn. In fact, the first time I met her till now, it was those stories that were captivating. And I'm saying this, the reason why she wrote this book is she's giving you an opportunity to live her truth. So why did Dr. Ish go viral? Why is she going viral right now on LinkedIn? It's still the same blueprints that she has written in a book. She's still going viral even on YouTube as well. I was able to check her out before I came in here, and she has posts to thousands of views. And it's simple. Everybody loves stories, and you don't want to assume you know it. I used to tell my students, some people are just very funny. But sure, it's 10,000 naira, or it's 15K, or 20K, that will save you from going like staying one whole year on LinkedIn and being confused up and down. That is somebody's telling you to just submit that shawarma. I'm back with it again. That you're just supposed to submit and get a book and move on and just shorten your curve. Like I said, a lot of people, they are very, very careless. For me, like I said, as a medical doctor, I'm very transactional. And that is why I showed up last year on LinkedIn. And that's why you people will see me and it's looking like I spent 10 years. It's simple. I am very transactional. If there are things that are going to help me, I get it. So I'm just admonishing everybody who is currently on this live event as well. Build along these trees. And the only way to become magnetic, remember, like I said, just like she was saying about me, I'm a value person, right? But the truth is, most people in your value and your excellence, you must learn to speak the language of your audience. And stories, picking out their pinpoints and aligning it is where your money is. In fact, God told me this one personally. Say, Vivian, come and sit down. You see this medical thing you want to do, it's not going to work here. The more you acquaint yourself in words and in conversations, that's where your money is. And I think that's pretty much everything that Dr. Ish represents. So this is my own 2 cents. If you've not gotten the book by now, get it. And in all you're getting, print it. That's why I tell my community, print it, write your story beside all her stories. If there are frameworks she's writing, write your stories beside those frameworks and start rehearsing it. That's why I hold conversations. Like some of you will never even believe that I'm a doctor. I had an event last week, and for some of you who came, I spoke medicine from beginning to end. You will never know that I know anything other than medicine. It's simple because if you want your life transformed, right, you have to be transactional about getting the right things in front of you, then emotional about learning what is right at that time T and how it should be done. And like I said, I'm very honored to be here. And then I love Mama so much. And then I'm saying that this is just the beginning. I'm hoping that we're going to have another launch on LinkedIn. Mama, this is me probably shooting you on the foods. Please, let's have this launch again on LinkedIn. I don't know how you're going to do it because there are lots of audience as well on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for bringing me on board. So I'm going to go straight into the awards because I was giving 5 minutes, right? So am I supposed to go straight into the okay? Somebody else is reason. Okay, so that's not supposed to be my. Is that what I'm
No,
supposed to do?
yours is up there. Yes, you can go straight to the awards. But no,
Okay,
but
so
before you go straight to the awards, I want to see reactions. You cannot just give values and nobody is saying anything as if, hey, they are not here. I know the value. If anybody knows the value of what they've gotten, they would react by saying, oh, thank you so much for that master class. Yes, it's a master class. I picked one thing, and that one thing is going to stay with me for a very long time. Be transactional. They lied to us when we were growing up as an African. They will tell you, you must not like money too much. If you like some money too much, they tag you like you're evil or something. Meanwhile, growing up, we realize that money stop all nonsense. So why are we not going to like money? Why? So be transactional. Dr. Vivian has said it. The secret sauce, the ginger that she brings to the table is the fact that she's always transactional. This solution that I bring, how can I monetize it? What am I getting from it? I am helping you do this, you have to pay me for it. And when you need my help, as I may need your help as well, I pay for it. Yes, let's be transactional. Let us help each other to grow. Thank you so much, Dr. Vivian, for bringing the A plus game because this is not even A, it is A plus. I trust. I said it. I said value is coming, and you did not. I trust that you cannot even disappoint. You're always loaded. Razwad is saying, thank you, Dr. Vivian. And I bet more comments are going to be rolling in. While we wait for that, you can go ahead and do the honors of the awards. Thank you so much, Mama.
awesome. So thank you so much for this honor. By the honor vested in me by our Dr. Ishioma, I'd like to introduce the most engaging participant, right? By engaging participants, we mean people engaging in other people's posts. That means we're not even just talking about people engaging in other people's posts, we're talking about creating the circle of community around people, creating a circle of care. For people who know us, right? I am very pro community building because, like I always say it, if you come late to an endeavor, don't go and be hanging around like a parasite. Join people, join forces with them to grow. So, by the honor vested in me, by our amazing Dr. Ishoma, we're going to be awarding the most engaging participant to Opeoluwa Aremu. Dear ma'am, if you are here, let's go ahead and celebrate her. And then I think we have other amazing, okay, other amazing names here. We also have Austin and we have Olushola Showemimo. Please, can we celebrate all of them? Can we celebrate all of them? Thank you so much for bringing me on board. I think I'm going to be handing over the mic to our amazing speaker for the night. Thank you so much.
All right. If you have won an award and it's now being presented to you by the Ginger Mama herself, I bet for the next 1 year, you should be hanging on to that. What's it? Is it? There's a word for it. To that feeling, the feeling of being presented, and it's like when we were young and you win a prize, and they call the professor to come and you'll be like, oh my! It's not even about the prize anymore. It's about the person presenting it. Thank you so much for doing us the honors of presenting the award. We are super grateful and pumped with your energy and ginger. As I said before, if you want to be a part of Dr. Vivian's community, be sure to have the value because she doesn't just take people that do not have value in a circle. So try gathering the values that you need to belong with the people. They will say there's a scripture of the Bible, I don't know it, but it's like saying that people dine with like the wise people dine with someone. I'm like king or something. I don't know. I'm sorry if I murdered that thing, but it's like when you have what it takes to dine with a king, then it won't be too much to do that. Okay, somebody said she's definitely my number one. Keep crushing, keep crushing. But Baba Beji somewhere. Crush, crush gently. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Vivian. We are super great. Say as well to twins daddy and the twins, because for you to shine, they are the one polishing you backstage. We appreciate them, we celebrate them. Okay. I'm super pumped to be on the same stage as you. Honestly, that's the truth. I think this is our first time being on the same stage, and I'm excited. Like my sleep today is gonna be sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night rest. I bet you're still with us for a few minutes. Thank you, our audience. Hey, if you have won an award and you're not celebrating yourself, now you sabi oh. Don't be like the first person that got first position and is still hiring someone that got third position. Yes, so carry your matter on top your head. All right. All right, all right. Somebody is saying I hype too much. I'm sorry, it's in my nature to hype glory. I don't beef glory, I hype, okay? Thank you, Dr. Vivian. Thank you, thank you. All right. I'm going to bring up Coach Precious to give out the next set of awards. Yes. And afterwards, it's gonna be a wrap. I really wish Coach Bobby was here. He was supposed to wrap up for us with a powerful prayer session, but I'm still hoping that they will join us before we close this event, because prayer is very, very important. Anything that you do without God, I think it's set to fail. So even if you're making effort, the only way that effort is going to show is if God is present in it, if it aligns with God's plan. Okay, so I'm hoping he's going to join us. Let me not say too much. Coach Precious is here and he's going to be giving out the next set of awards. Are you ready for it? If you're ready, type ready in the section, in the comment section. Type ready. I'm not saying anything. No, we are not moving anywhere. I'll just thank Coach Precious and we'll end the call. No, you're not ready for the next award, right? Dr. Ish, should we end the event? Nobody's saying anything, or am I the one that is not saying it? Okay, they are ready. Coach Precious, are you ready for us? Okay, Lawal Boluwatife, thank you for being ready. Coach Precious, they are ready. Oh, they are ready. They are super, super ready. Coach Precious, can you hear me? You're muted if you're trying to speak. Okay, okay. Coach Precious is maybe he's trying to speak, but I can't hear him. All right. And people are so ready. They're so ready to hear this, to hear the announcement. Okay, it's fine. I bet we can we can roll out. Dr. Ish, what do you suggest? I can't reach Coach Precious. Okay, it's my network. Oh my god. Can anyone hear me? Okay, okay.
I
Coach
can hear
Precious.
you. I can hear you.
All
Let's
right.
just give him a few minutes. I'm trying to reach Coach
Oh,
Bobby.
all right. Thank you. Coach Precious, please, if you can hear me, your awardees, they are eagerly waiting to hear you roll out the names of the next set of awardees. Okay? Loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, my ever present audience. In fact, I feel like giving out awards. Unfortunately, I don't have awards. Some people have been gingering this event. They are the salt, they are putting the salt and maggi that is making the event very delicious. I feel like giving out awards. And maybe I'll just do that. Dr. Ish, am I permitted to give out the award for the most most committed person on this call? The person that has been dropping the most comments. Okay, 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 okay. Brown's TV is going to get the first award for being very, very excited on this call. Rosie, what? Why are you laughing? What? My mouth. They say it's used to it. It's on you. Before this event, I bought 10 gallons of honey, and I drank it. So if you want your mouth to be sweet like mine, come and buy honey. I'm selling honey. I'm becoming transactional, just like Dr. Vivian advised. Okay. So now I'm selling honey. Okay. Okay. Amasi is celebrating ourselves. It is important. Yes. Celebrate yourself so that others can celebrate you. Thank you. Thank you, Bolanle Oyewole, for the support. It is massive. Okay. While we wait for Coach Precious, to come and roll out the award, I have someone for you. And you're supposed to pay me before I bring out this speaker. You're supposed to pay me, oh, but you people will not pay because I don't have a seller. I think I'm going to roll out my speaking on seller. Anytime I'm on an event and I need you to pay me, I'll just drop the link. Before I bring a speaker, you pay money into my seller account, then I bring the speaker. Okay. But because I don't have that, I'm going to go on and tell you about someone who is a people organization development consultant, is a fellow of the policy and strategic studies. He has a very, very funny name that we call him. In fact, whenever you hear that name here, you are like, is he an old man? When you say, Yoruba would say, Enila ni Sheunla. Okay, let me translate it in English. Enila, a big person does big things. Okay, so so I think that's where the name comes from. So he's fondly called the Godfather. He's an expert in cultural and artificial intelligence. He's been delivering cut edge trainings across industries. I was privileged to be in one of his trainings recently, and if this man gives you prompts, just carry the prompts like this. Go and put it on any AI. The results you will get, it will blow your mind. Okay, okay. I'll not cap, but if you're opportune to be in any of his events, you will understand what I mean. Aside all of these things, he is an associate pastor at the New Covenant Church in Jos. So when I said he's going to round up the event and pray for you guys, pray for everyone on this challenge, every awardee, that whatever it is you've won today is going to pave way for you. I'm not capping, okay? So allow me to introduce to you this man who is fondly called the Godfather. Is none other than Coach Bobby Joachim. Coach Bobby, I bet you are here, you're pumped. You
Yes, I'm
are.
here. I'm here, Zainab. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I trust you ever ready. And that voice
Sure, sure.
carries power, yeah. And people are going to be experiencing that power tonight. So permit me to hand the
Certainly,
mic over
certainly.
to you to blow their minds away. The mic is
All
yours, sir.
right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good day, everyone. Thank you for hanging on for this length of time rather. Thank you for coming here to show love and support to Dr. Ish. Thank you for being a part of the community of the brand storytelling. Thank you for seeking to learn and to put yourself in a place where you can be better. And I'm truly, truly excited to be part of the people closing up this session today. And, you know, I give God thanks for all of you. Learning is a difficult task, but it's rewarding. Someone once said that the moment you take off the L from learning, you are left with earn. So your earning is proportionate to the knowledge in the seasons that you are in. And I'm grateful that in this season where there's a rapid evolution, where there's a quick switch in the world, you are learning how to stay top of mind, to be the best of your game and your industry. And so good to hear every one of you. Sadly, you can't see my face right now. I just crisscross cities, and I'm on I'm on a route to my destination, my new destination. So, but I've been following all through, and I listened to Coach Precious. I listened to Coach Bolu. I listened to Dr. Ish, who is our convener and the one who has the opportunity of writing the 11th book. Mama, you have to cut soap for people because this in itself is not ordinary. This is an amazing thing for you to be able to write 11 whooping books. We need to master how you do that in the midst of your busy schedules. So thank you everyone, and thank you to the graduates who have trusted the community and the leadership of Dr. Ish to really learn at this point in time. Thank you very much. Thank you. We do hope to see that you will put this into use. There is no use of learning if you are not seeking to play big. You know, one of the things we usually tell people in learning is that you either grow big or go home. You grow big or grow home. It's our intent to see that you grow big and you don't go home. We want to see every one of you big, strong, and to represent the interest of your community, your brand, your value systems, and your convictions. So it's on this note that I say congratulations to the graduates. Congratulations to the graduates that you have done so well. But you see, I love what Coach Precious also said. It is not just about you concluding today. Let this become the start of a new definition about you. So let this become a start of a new definition for everyone who is listening. So congratulations to you and
We can't hear you, Coach Bobby. Dr. H, can you hear him? Is it my network? Okay. Thank you, Coach B. I can't hear him too. I think the Coach Bobby is having issues with network. I bet he will come up stage very soon. While we wait for him, Coach Precious, are you back with us? Coach Precious, can you hear me? Okay, seems Coach Precious is not here. All right, all right. Okay. While we wait for Coach Bobby to come back on, seems his network is misbehaving. I'll have Coach B, our precious woman. She's here to present the next set of award. I bet that's the last set of award. So I'll be handing the mic over to Coach B right now to present to us the next batch of awards. And Coach B, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can
Thank
hear
you
you.
so much, my mom. So you are going to be presenting us the awards of the most engaging community manager. Do you have the list?
A second. Yes, I do.
All
I do.
right. Thank you so much. The mic is yours, mama.
All right. So this evening, drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. I have the honor and the privilege to be presenting the award for the most engaging community manager. Can I see the drum rolls? If I don't see those drum rolling, I'm not gonna bring them up. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate them. And then I have here Emmanuel Adegbulu. Please celebrate Emmanuel. Celebrate Emmanuel. We have Rose Eweka. And then we have Taylor Obus. Please celebrate these amazing people. They are superstars. They are the champions. We celebrate them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Celebrate, celebrate. Can we have you guys in comments? Let's see you, let's see you. Let's see you celebrating your award. All right. Over to you, Coach Zainab.
Thank you, thank you. The energy, the energy. In fact, the award is. I can see someone laughing. In fact, she's dancing. Yes, she's dancing on the call on the comment section. She's dancing. Thank you so much for doing us the honor of presenting that award. When energy presents, you must feel it to your core. Thank you, Coach B. Okay, Coach Bobby is backstage. He's back. Coach Bobby, we are so sorry the network keep messing up, but devil must be put to shame. In this particular regard, we are putting devil to shame. Yes. This must end in prayers. It must end powerfully. Okay, sir, if you're here, if you can hear me loud and clear, the mic is yours. You can continue
Yes,
from
loud and
right
clear.
here. All
Hopefully,
right,
no
thank you.
no technical glitch will happen again. My
I
apologies
pray.
to every one of you. Thank you, Coach Bolu, for stepping in, and Coach Precious. Good to see you again. And yes, congratulations to the active people in the community and the awards that are coming up. Congrats to all of you. Congrats, congrats, congrats. So let me quickly do this and jet out so that I can settle in. I know Coach Boli is laughing at me in her heart right now because literally, I'm a nomad. I move a lot than people know. So um, I'm always on the move. But I'm glad, like I said, to be on this call. So hello, let's pray quickly and then I'll jump out. Father, we thank you for everyone who has been privileged by grace to be part of this community. Lord, your word says to us that whatever your hands do, do with your hands of righteousness. So we pray that whatever we are doing will be pleasing unto you. Lord,
Hey, you guys, network is messing with Coach Bobby's session. And you have to pray because this is devil. This is devil at work. And we have to cast devil out. So let's continue from where Coach Bobby paused. Start dropping your prayer points on the comment section. Let us cast out devil. He has got nothing on this session. We're going to finish. We're going to finish strong. We're going to finish with prayer. He will be back. Yes. I believe strongly that he will be back. Yes. That devil has got nothing on us. Okay. So let's give him a few minutes to try to be back. Okay. If he's not back in like 2 seconds more, am I saying 2 seconds? Okay, he's back. Thank God. Ah, devil, you lie. You lie. Okay, Coach
Coach
Bobby,
Bolu
please
wants
go
to
on.
pray. Coach Bolu, the deputy prophetess, want to pray now. Let's allow the deputy prophetess to pray. But anyways,
Okay.
let me get back to this. I was really stable waiting for not I didn't know that this would get to this time. I was really waiting for this to get out of this. But let me continue my prayers quickly. Father, thank you for all these ones. Like I was saying, Lord, I ask that you will strengthen the people and that you will bring direction to them. That the month of September will be an amazing month for them. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. We pray, Lord, that you will cause them to have harvest. You will cause them to have results like you. You will cause them to abound in grace. Lord, we pray that you will cause everyone to have direction. You will cause them to have strength and clarity of thought. That opportunities will come their way like never before. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, we thank you. We give you all the praise and glory. For in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Devil has lied. He has been put to shame on this matter. He has been put to shame.
Absolutely. Thank you, Zainab. Thank you, Zainab, for being patient. And the rest of you, thank you. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you so
Let me
much
go
for.
settle in into my space and relax.
All right, we truly appreciate you. I want to see your
Thank you.
amen. I want to see you celebrate Coach Bobby in the comment section. We have been able to end this on a prayer level, and anything that we have handed over to God is going to be successful. But I won't be the one to do the vote of thanks. I'm going to allow the owner, the convener, to do the honors of appreciating everyone present here this evening, for the speakers, the distinguished guests, the awardees. I'm going to allow Dr. Ish come up stage and do the honors of appreciating you all for being here. Dr. Ish, the mic is yours.
Thank you very much, Z. Um, I cannot express how I feel right now. I am so overwhelmed. Um, as I like, it's very unlike me. I don't have a problem speaking, on air and all that. But all I can say and tell every single person that has taken part of this event, contributed to making this event a success, because it was a success. Zainab, you know what we were experiencing as at 4:30 p.m. this evening. It was something else. But I just want to say a quick prayer that for everybody that's taken part in this event, that supported me with their time, with their money, with their love, with their presence, all I can say is God bless you, God keep you, God guide you. I am so grateful from the bottom of my heart. Whether you launched with money or you did not launch with money, I don't want you to feel bad that, oh, I wasn't able to drop any money. No, this event is not about money. Your presence is enough for me, right? And I just want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for showing up for today. We still have so many things that we're going to do together. Coach Bolutife, I love you. I love you so much. You are wonderful. I think our friendship has just been evolving and evolving, and I appreciate you so, so much. Dr. Vivian, God bless you. You, the way you motivate me, I can't even explain. Coach Precious, the finest ever. If I hear anybody is competing with your handsomeness on LinkedIn, in fact, let me not start raining courses here, because please, we are children of God. Coach Bobby, the evangelist, the LinkedIn Dibia, God bless you, sir. Coach Philip, Coach Dr. Philip, the voice, everything on point. Thank you so much for gracing this event. Zainab, my own thank you. Please permit me to do it in private, because I don't want to start shedding tears here, because I'm really emotional right now. Rose, Princess Rose, Emmanuel, my community managers, um, Tosin, I'm trying to remember names, Amasi, Olaomi, Victoria, Madonna, Dave, Sebastian. I just want to be sure that I've not forgotten. Mama Olushola, Mama Showe, yes, Mama Olushola, Mama, our diet coach, what's her name again? I don't know why the name is flying from my head. Or Oluwa. Thank you so much to everyone that has graced this event. God bless you. God bless you.
Mama
God bless
Oluwa.
Okwe Oluwa, yes. I'm sorry. It's explosive. I'm feeling it's all manner of emotions going on right now. Excitement. I'm overjoyed. So my the words are just jamming up in my brain. Thank you so much, everyone, and for staying this long. God bless you. All I can just say is God bless you. Let me let me just end it here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Can't hear you. Or is it only me?
God, oh my God, I've been
Okay,
speaking, but my mic has been muted.
sorry.
Okay, so it's a big day. It's been a very, very big day, but we really thank God for the success. And it's normal to be emotional right now. Your audience can feel, I can feel it. It shows that we are human. But on in all, me, I particularly want to thank you for bringing out this kind of initiative. It's a lot. On this note, I want to say this is the beginning, not the end. This is the beginning of a journey. To all the awardees, you are just starting out. Do not stop. Try and race on with what you have learned from the challenge from this particular event. We've said it countless times. Let's not cap on it. The truth is, if you roll with it, you're going to go places. Just keep growing. Coach B would say, do not stay the way you started. Keep growing as you move. That is on the notes that we're going to be ending this call tonight. Keep growing. Keep challenging yourself to do more. I remain your event host, your communication enthusiast. If you're struggling to speak up stage, see, 2 years ago, or let me say a year and a half ago, I cannot even put on my camera to speak, not to talk of unmute my mic. Yes, it was that bad. But today, I can face any level of crowd or audience and express myself without using fillers. Yes, that is growth. That is clarity. I got that not by chance, but by being mentorable. Yes, I jumped on mentorships. I paid for courses. Yes, my life changed the day I decided that even if it was my last card, I will invest in courses. I did that and I'm here today. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm still a work in progress. But I'm happy for where I am right now. On that note, I'll tell you keep growing, never ever stop evolving. Everyone present, all our speakers, I celebrate you all. I doff my hat. Coach Bobby, Coach Precious, Dr. Ishoma, the convener. Sorry, my light got taken away. I want to say thank you, everyone. On that note, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye, everyone. You can say your goodbyes. Yes, I am as
Goodbye,
consistent.
everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Good night. Have a lovely
Good night.
weekend.
Good night. Good night.
Bye. Good
Bye,
night.
everyone. Yeah.